Klein Alli Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, welcome to KROQ. Good morning, Klein Alli Show. Back in your ear holes where we belong. If you'd rather see us, I don't know why you would, but if you'd rather, we are streaming live on YouTube right now as well. Join the many others, the net bangers that are, they got their own chat going on. They're watching us, every little dumb thing we do, every time we pick a nose, every weird thing growing on our face, they pay full attention to. And it makes us develop a lot of complexes. So there's Allie's going knuckle deep right there. What a way to start the show. Lots going on this morning. Sublime will be in studio. I would argue the Mount Rushmore of KROQ bands for sure, Southern California bands. It'll be great to have Jacob back in here, Eric as well, and they are going to world premiere a new song. I think they sampled a little of it when they came in and hung out with Kevin Ryder, but they never have they don't have a finished song until right now, and they will play it here first. First place in the entire world you'll get it is this morning on KROQ.
Sure, you love it, right?
I do love it,
Isn't it about like effing Horse and Ensenada or something?
Yep,
it is, actually.
Okay.
I love it.
Actually, he says make love.
Oh, yeah. Make
okay.
love. Yeah, you don't F a whore. You make love to a whore.
My
Remember
bad.
that. So there's
Man, Omar, I can't believe you're talking over that line.
I'm not saying that again. I'll never say it again. So you guys missed it. You had a chance and you blew it. My name's Klein. That's Alli. There's
Morning.
DJ Omar Khan. You got Jake the Nerd back there.
What's that?
Postmaster Johnny, Vanessa taking the calls, 800-520-1067. Lots of things to give you this morning, including tickets to see Sublime once and potentially twice, Vans Warped Tour, Long Beach, and then again, we'll send you to Vegas to check out their upcoming show there. Seems like ever since Jacob took over the lead vocal duties for his dad, and when it was Sublime with Rome for many years, he took over Coachella, and they've been on just fire ever since.
Yeah, they've been on a tear. It seems like they're having a lot of fun. So it's like, why not keep it going? But I think Jacob said this will never feel like my band. It'll always be like my dad's band, and I'm just in it.
We'll find out. It's been a while since they were in here with us. In fact, the last time they were here with us, they were judges, celebrity judges in the Dank Tank. They will not be doing that this time. We've got a very special round of Do You Know the Band on your shirt with all people that we've approached in the streets wearing Sublime shirts.
And I would say Sublime and Nirvana are the two most abused shirts.
Easily.
Yeah, and
no question.
I think they are both sold in Target, and they both have fun artwork that maybe if you don't know the band, you just see it and it's cool when you buy it.
I see that shirt every time I'm at an airport.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone who's wearing a Sublime shirt actually knows about Sublime. And the band Sublime will play the game with us. So we got that to look forward to later this morning. Here is one of the warnings as to why you may or may not want to listen to this show this morning.
Good morning, sweet Divot. I am a podcast listener, and I am always smiling. You guys make me crack up so much. When I'm driving, I'm always smiling, so people are nice to me on the road. So I wanted to thank you for that.
That woman sounds
drunk,
very hateable, and drunk. I think that's why she's smiling.
I'm smiling. You guys make me smile
the
when I'm
whiskey.
driving.
But she says people are nicer to her because she drives around smiling instead of having one of those mean driver scowls.
It is weird when you catch somebody next to you and they're just sitting in their car by themselves smiling.
Yeah, and it makes you treat her better. So
you're happy.
Anyway, good morning. We are Klein Alli Show. Let's get into it. continuing. We are Klein Alli Show. And if you'd like an easy $100 of Alli's money, now would be a good time to call us, 800-520-1067. We'll get into a little Alli Knows the News action in a moment. Chance for you to gamble on headlines and make yourself some easy money. All you got to do is know more about what's going on in the world than Alli. She doesn't know the questions. I've got them right here, and we will see if you're up for the challenge, and she will pay you her actual money.
Even if I was trying to cheat, I can't read one word that Klein writes.
That's right.
So there's no cheating involved.
It's a great system.
Okay?
My handwriting is so illegible.
Oh, my God. It's like some kind of a weird Morse code. It's insane. Sometimes I think you're just writing dots.
It more resembles hieroglyphics than actual letters.
Like, I've seen actual caveman drawings more legible than what you
If I write down stuff, like make a note to myself, and I come back 5 minutes later, I can't even read my own writing, which is wild to think about that. I mean, it's a code that is so
What
secretive.
am I saying? I must decode myself.
I can't even figure it out. Also, later this morning, we're going to get into this. This is one of the many reasons I love Omar. He's always rolling audio, and even when we're getting yelled at by our boss, he is rolling audio. And
I didn't record this. You recorded it.
Well,
we are rolling audio
Omar
all
Khan
the time.
is rolling audio all the time. And let's just remember who rolled the audio here. His name is Omar. And we'll get to this later, but we're going to have a whole conversation about is it better to have a nice boss or a mean boss? And I'll let you decide for yourself. But, I mean, here is just some of what we have to hear after the show, some of the days.
I understand that. It doesn't matter. That it has to get vetted. I mean, talk about a f***ing lawsuit.
Oh, man. So
Let's not talk about it, Anthony.
Man, I can't believe you recorded that, Klein.
I can't believe you recorded it. I'm so glad it was recorded.
Look, we don't know who recorded it.
Let's just all agree Johnny recorded it. Right?
Yep,
Let's
Johnny.
all agree.
Good work, Johnny.
MVP. There we go. Employee of the month. So we'll break it down a little bit later this morning. Lots to get into. And here's your information if you want to go see Sublime. But in a moment, we return with your $100 of Alli's money after this quick break.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to KROQ at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way. Frustration, domination. Gonna be a boy band down. Move along.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for KROQ Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Knoll of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ. Keep listening for your chance to win.
KROQ. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Triple digits in parts of Southern California, and you know when there's a heat wave, there's nothing worse than being next to someone who forgot to wear deodorant. They're sweating, you smell them.
Sometimes you get caught in it, though. You don't realize how hot it's going to be.
The worst.
Or maybe you didn't work out that hard at the gym, and you're like, well, I don't need a shower.
Sometimes you realize it's you. That's the worst. When you get that smell, and you're like, oh, man, someone's pitting out bad. And then you realize, oh, wait a minute, that's me.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm a smelly person. I know you would disagree with me, but even if I am
you're
sweaty,
not. No, you're not a smelly person. You're splotchy, and you got a
I'm
lot of...
splotchy and splotchy?
You're splotchy and you are smelly food related. Like you bring smelly foods in. You don't think about like the general workplace when you bring in your weird, garbage casserole.
I did bring out an roasted eggplant this morning. You want it with onions.
Yeah.
But I don't smell... I always have to add onions.
Yeah, why? Would you leave the house and go, this smells normal, let me throw some onions? Let me see how I can...
Nope, that won't work.
Enrage my entire
Especially
office.
not with Klein's return.
Oh, Jesus
But
Christ.
when I'm sweating, I don't think I really smell that much. But then if you let it dry for a while...
Oh, God.
And then you go back to it, you're like, oh, damn, that is a BO smell. And
This
sometimes
is
you
why
don't realize it till it's too late.
Our service to all of you in Southern California is we are doing pit stops. Because if you knew that you were going to be approached randomly by someone waving a checkered flag in the middle of the day to smell your armpits and make sure that you are not smelly, then you would probably spend an extra second in the morning to make sure you've got a second coating of deodorant on. So time for another pit stop with our official I think she's the unofficial, but we'll call her the official deputy of
As
the pit
official
stop.
as it gets.
Moist Joyce, and Jake has a brand new intro he put together. So listen to this.
It's time for another KROQ pit stop. Yeah, pit stop,
Yeah, pit stop, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I love the different voices this time.
All right. Well, we definitely need Omar back. That's for sure. So here is him reapproaching his deputy, Moist Joyce, where we met originally during the first pit stop, so they could hit the streets together to smell armpits.
Everybody knows Moist Joyce now.
Oh, really? Yeah, when it gets hot, you really got to watch out for Moist Joyce.
It is hot now.
Sweat starts dripping from all directions.
Oh.
Like, like when a groundhog comes out at the beginning of to figure out if we're going to have more spring or winter. Whenever there's a heat wave, we find Moist Joyce.
Yeah.
And she will help us determine how long this heat wave will go.
And I applaud her for creating such a vivid mental picture in one sentence.
Truly nauseating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're in the middle of another heat wave.
Yes, we are.
How you staying cool this time around?
Oh, of course I go to Valencia on the Metrolink. Gotta love it. Then I use Access to go to Redondo Beach. Quality seafood. Can't beat it. Fresh, slice, what is it? Sashimi ready. Tuna. There's a great bar down there called the Slip Bar. I'd love to slip into the Slip Bar with my Moist Joyce buddy.
She's living some life right there. Sashimi
and nice
going to the beach.
Coastal beach bars.
Not what I would have pictured for Joyce Moyce. I mean, I had no idea that she's living such a really highfalutin life.
Well, that's what I do. I get the hell out of Burbank, go to the movies. I go to the AMC a lot. They have a new AMC XL. I don't know what that is. Probably going to see Superman in XL. I don't know if it means you have to be extra large to get in.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Great idea. Fat theaters. Love it.
All right, well, you know that we do pit stops on KROQ.
Oh, yeah, you want to smell it?
So Jake's just trying to recruit her to go on the mission to make sure that everyone's got the right amount of deodorant on, but she always wants Jake to get one sniff for free.
Yeah, I got to check. I got to give you a pit stop.
Oh, okay.
There we go. How do you think it is?
Today it's not too bad because it's not as hot.
Now, one time when Jake first met her, she said something about you need to hose me down with a wet rag or something.
Yeah, she said, "Are you going to give me that? You're going to give me a cool rag so I don't have to walk around with these things anymore."
And she smelled ripe.
There are some times where you walk and you're like, "Oh, not too bad," and then some days they are just ripe.
So she set him up this time and goes, "Not so bad," but I don't know what day this was. I don't know what the temperature.
This is yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
But then there's always just the Moist Joyce sweat and my natural odor. You can't beat it. Why would I wear perfume? I smell so delicious.
Oh.
Well, she doesn't lack confidence. She lacks deodorant, but she doesn't lack confidence.
Yeah. You have a natural odor. Describe your natural odor.
Oh, I don't know, because I can't smell it. You got to describe it.
Okay, let me smell.
Sniffalicious?
Oh, you know what?
Now that noise you're making, Jake.
It was like you're disgusted but excited also.
Yeah. You also don't have to really smell her. You can pretend to smell her, You don't have to actually get in there.
Oh, wait. I could just pretend?
No, you can't get a real reaction unless you actually smell Moist Joyce's pits, Klein. You can't say he
But
needs
you
to
can hear
fake it.
Jake's in his reaction. He's saying, "Oh, mother effer," but he's trying to keep it, classy. So
Sniffalicious?
Oh, you know what? Not too bad. Last time was way worse.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was way worse.
But
that's because we're at the beginning of the heat wave.
But she doesn't smell like. I mean, she smells like
The
BO.
first time it was ridiculous.
Right. Okay.
No, not too bad today. I'm not as hot. I've been in the bar, so I didn't just come out of the heat.
Well, since you're my deputy,
Yeah, that's awesome. Do I get a star? Do I get to wear a badge?
I'm gonna get you a badge.
There you go. I want a badge.
We've
It's KROQ. What is it? Klein and Alli love me? Yeah. So do the fans.
It's got to be a scratch and sniff badge.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I thought we got her a badge already. We don't have one yet.
No, we don't have one yet.
Let's make a badge immediately.
Wow, what a shocker. We've done no work to make that happen since the last time we did
We
this.
talked about this a month ago.
Well, since you're my deputy, can you give me a pit stop?
Oh, that's odorous. Odorous. Smelly delicious. Oh, more like a man cologne, like man sweat. Like good sex sweat.
Oh, God.
Now she's attracted to you, Jake.
Well, that's what they say. It's all about the pheromones. That's really what
Natural musk. Chicks
Out
dig
of
it.
the pit of a man. So you got to watch out what I'm attracted to.
Oh.
I'm not limited to anybody. I'm a free woman.
Oh, my
Whoa.
God. Jake.
So did you have sex with Joyce?
No.
It sounds like she was into you. The first person they approached to smell was someone by the name of Bree, and this didn't go great.
I'm Jake. What's yours?
Jake. Bree.
Bree. during a heat wave, it's important to keep smelling fresh. So at KROQ, we do a thing called pit stops. Is it okay if either me and my deputy here sniff your pits?
I have a feeling KROQ's going to want us to stop using their name when we go in the streets and approach people with this.
Official KROQ business.
Yeah. Oh, KROQ. I used to listen to that. Oh, that's what they're up to now?
And
okay.
then they got sued.
Right.
I just got off of work. It's been a day. If you want to.
Wow, she gave permission. I'm surprised.
Wonder what she's going to smell like. She's named
I'm in.
Now, all of a sudden, Joyce comes out of nowhere. She just pops up out of a trash
She
can.
was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm in.
All right, Joyce, go ahead.
I'm in.
You're going to sniff my pit. I can't.
Oh, that's working chlorine.
Working chlorine?
Are you by a pool, Jake?
I think she might have gone swimming earlier or something.
That's both. That's nice.
Well, really get in there.
She's got to let me.
Excuse me.
She backed
Okay,
away.
okay, that's enough sniffing.
That's enough. So I think people are okay with like the waft.
She backed away.
Yeah, I don't think she
got her head in her armpit.
Yeah, I don't think she wants that, dude. I mean, that's like,
It even leads a trail.
Oh.
It's a bunch of body spray. Thank goodness for that.
This has been a KROQ pit stop.
Room.
She just sounds like she's growling.
Room.
So that's
Oh, she smelled great despite being named after the stinkiest cheese.
Really, you would think, right? Your name is Brie, although Brie, I think, is one of the most delicious.
Oh,
Alli.
yeah, absolutely. But some people think it smells terrible.
Now, this is someone by the name of Vinny, and I don't think this one went as well. Some of these pit stops don't go well, but our goal here is to make Southern California a better smelling place during heat waves.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Vinny.
Vinny, we're in the middle of a heat wave. What's your favorite thing to do to stay cool?
Lie in bed naked.
During the
KROQ, we are Klein Alli Show every morning around this time. Give you a chance to win $100 of Alli's money. Easy money. I know it's not a lot, but to win it from Alli and have ultimate bragging rights over her for the rest of your life and her life is pretty incredible. And all you have to do is answer some questions about stuff that's going on in the news. So all you got to do is be paying a little bit of attention to what's happening in the world, and you'll probably do better than Alli, who is actively putting together the ADD news right now. So she is reading stuff, but is she getting the right news? That's what we're going to
And am I
out.
reading stuff and then instantly forgetting it, which seems to happen a lot thanks to weed.
A lot. That's your PSA for this morning. We say hi to Nadia. Not only $100, but an autographed tiny towel could be yours. Good morning, Nadia.
Good morning.
We've got 5 questions here. Alli will sequester herself outside of the KROQ studio. She will not hear these questions, which means you get to go first. Answer them quickly, confidently, and accurately. And if you do better than she does, we pay the people, that's you, and give you the tiny towel. Your round of Alli Knows the News is about to begin as soon as that door shuts, and here we go.
Alli Knows the News.
Last night's Major League Baseball All-Star Game ended in what sort of dramatic way?
I have no idea.
Question number 2. Rumors about this family-friendly card game coming to casinos were just debunked by the makers of the game. Which game is it?
Uno.
Question 3. This popular yogurt brand, the popular yogurt brand Yo Crunch, has been recalled. For what reason? Why are they recalling Yo Crunch?
Potential. I think it's like plastic in the yogurt.
Plastic in the yogurt. Good guess. We go to question number 4. The Emmy nominees came out yesterday. A lot of talk about all of the nominated shows, but who is officially hosting the upcoming Emmy Awards?
I have no idea.
And finally, this popular Sesame Street character just finally got control of his X account back. Which Sesame Street character now has regained control of his X/Twitter account?
Would it be Elmo?
All right, you did a good job. Let's have Alli come in. We'll score it together. If you do better than she does, we pay you her money. Someone send Alli in. She's yapping in the halls. She loves that hallway conversation.
Is she talking to Vagina Face?
No, she's not. But she's not talking. She's talking to Barb. She's having a conversation with her assistant. I think she's talking to Uncle Scott. Were you talking to Uncle Scott? Is that who you're talking to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I was
cool.
talking to Uncle Scott.
Uncle Scott.
He was like, oh, so this is where you come for Alli Knows the News. While it's going on, you can't hear
Yeah, they
anything.
have vagina face on, by the way.
We got to get her on. I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Some woman.
It's crazy.
Some
We
woman,
have to get vagina.
Some woman who works in the building had a surgery. I think we're violating HIPAA right now.
Oh, man.
But she had apparently
Vagina fat put into her
transferred
face.
to her face.
Wild.
Which
I know,
is-
and she was showing me the vagina fat. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, wow, that's some good fat.
The only reason we knew that is because when she burped, Allie, it was a queef. That's how we knew. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Very aggressive
I
conversation.
motivated her face.
Allie got very excited. Well, anyway, that's a real story. We're going to have to bring that woman in here and have a conversation. I can't.
I'm sure she'll love that.
She doesn't win Employee of the Month this month. That whole conversation.
That's grit.
That is grit all over the place. Question number 1, Allie. Here we go. Last night's Major League Baseball All-Star Game ended in what sort of dramatic fashion?
Oh, man. I don't know. That bench clearing thing?
A bench clearing thing. That is wrong. She also did not know the answer. The correct answer is it was tied, so it had to go to a home run derby, mini home run derby to break the tie,
Cool.
which is
What
the new
happened?
rule. National League won
Oh.
because Shohei left early.
Did he leave early?
Yeah, he was gone.
He just said, I'm tired. I want to go home.
The game part of the game ended, and he decided to go. I don't know. He's got a dog to walk. I'm pretty sure
Isn't
that's
he the home run guy?
I know. but-
They're like,
the hell
it's
is
down to you,
happening?
man. And he's like, I'm going to go home now.
Yeah, so anyway, that's that. And no one gets the point. We go to question number 2. Still tied up 0-0. Rumors about this family-friendly card game coming to casinos were just debunked by the makers of the card game. Which card game is not going to be coming to the floor of casinos all over the place soon?
That would be Uno.
All right, she guessed Uno as well, and that is the correct answer. Well, I saw it.
I saw that like months ago, too. I
Well,
thought that was legit happening.
So I think there is some way you can start gambling on Uno, but it's not the way that they made it sound all over Instagram the last few days, which is that it's going to be right next to blackjack tables at casinos
Oh,
everywhere.
no. I
That's
think it
not
was like a
happening.
specialized.
On the playground.
Yeah, so you shake them down for those cards, the wild cards. Let's go, kids. Give me the wild cards.
Yeah.
Question 3. It's tied up 1-1. We go to question 3. The popular yogurt brand Yo Crunch has been recalled, but for what reason?
Oh my gosh, I saw this. God, what was it? Is there like pieces of plastic?
That's
pieces
what she said as
Hello,
well.
pieces of plastic?
The correct answer is pieces of sharp plastic,
Yeah.
which, by the way, is in the name EO Crunch. So they're kind of
Lots of the crunch, yo.
Yeah, they've covered they've covered their bases. Legally, I think they're safe because that is definite crunch. She got that as well, by the way. So, Natalie, you're doing great.
Damn.
Tied up with Allie as we go to your final 2 questions as we learn about the news. A lot of talk about the Emmy noms that came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But who is hosting the upcoming Emmy Awards?
Nate Bargatze.
That is correct. Former many-time guest. Before he got popular, he was guest of this show many times.
And then that stopped.
And then he got real famous, and we haven't heard from him in years. But he was on with us when no one even knew how to say his name. No one even knew who he was.
Do you think comedians are like, God, if only I can get to the point where I don't need to do radio?
Yeah. Nikki Glazer, Nate Bargatze. All the big ones now used to
Brad
come on
Williams
it.
never got there, but
No, in fact, he wants to come back next week to promote some whatever the hell he's doing.
another hot sauce.
No, I think it's a
Fluffy,
I think it's a
Joe
show.
all those.
All the big ones. Yeah, they that's fine. They don't need us anymore. All right, that's correct. Allie goes up 1. Final question. This popular Sesame Street character just got his X account back. He has control now, regained control of his Twitter/X account.
Elmo.
She got that as well. So, final score. Allie up by 1. Here's what we're going to do. We feel bad. Allie's going to keep her money. We will send you the signed, autographed Vanessa Tiny Towel. That's yours. Congratulations.
Awesome, thank you.
Not as exciting as
She
$100.
sounds so...
What must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? Go ahead. All right.
She gave up.
Then
She's
we'll go
done.
with
She
that.
did a Shohei. She just went home.
She went home. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Here's what we got for you. In a few moments, is it better to have a nice boss or an a-hole boss?
They did a study.
Results will kind of shock you, and we'll get to that after this on KROQ. Think about all the bosses you've had, and if you are a boss, think of the type of boss you are, at least the type of boss your underlings think you are. Are you cool? Are you the fun boss that everyone likes?
Oh, if you think you're the cool boss, you're definitely not.
Are you the a-hole boss? And potentially, there's now an answer as to what people like more. What is the and you know, in theory, you'd go, well, of course you want your boss to be cool instead of an a-hole, but that is not necessarily the findings.
Yeah, they did some research and they figured out that people who have harsh bosses or meanish bosses actually respected their bosses more and preferred them over like softy bosses that were like, hey, we're all a fun community around here and I don't have any judgment. People viewed that as ineffective management. They want their boss to be somewhere in the middle. They want them to be authoritative. They want them to be decision makers. They want you to yell at them when they do something wrong because they need to have some kind of a leader. They can't just have a free love, hey, everything's gravy, baby, because then you feel like you don't have anybody really leading you.
Well, in the concept of the boss that's like, hey, Friday, let's get out of here and get some drinks. And you're like, I feel like you're setting me up here. Like, it sounds better than the boss that judges you, because there is. Listen, we've had even in the time we've been here, we've had multiple different types of bosses.
We've had nice bosses, we've had mean bosses, we've had alcoholic bosses,
drunk bosses.
We've had absentee bosses where there's just kind of they're just not there, which is actually great because not only do you feel like there's nobody watching you as you do everything, you kind of feel like everything's up to you. It kind of makes you more of a leader yourself because you're like, I guess I got to figure this out.
But if you think like Vanessa, when you were working at Chuck E. Cheese wearing the rat costume, you had a boss there that you didn't like very much because that boss yelled at you quite a bit, right?
I yelled at him, but yeah.
Or was that the Buca de Pepo job? I can't keep track of all the jobs you've had.
Oh, you know, when I worked at the mall at a kiosk, my boss
yelled
at me.
What now?
I know. I learned that.
I worked everywhere.
Hold on, let me guess which kiosk.
She worked at a mall kiosk.
Was she the one that yelled at people about their hair straightening?
Oh my God, that wand.
Please guess.
Was it those little flying things that fly up in the air?
No, it's something more kid-like. It's like a lollipop stand.
Which one?
A lollipop, yes.
Oh, lollipop stand. Oh, I bet you she was trying to clean your sneakers.
Do you guys want me to tell you? It's pretty good.
No, we want to guess for another 20 minutes.
It was phones, wasn't it? Phones?
No, it was 2 kiosks. It was a Yo Gabba Gabba plush toys kiosk.
Wait, why didn't you tell us this when Yo Gabba Gabba was in here?
We did, during the Me and Vanessa show, we did talk about this.
Oh, we did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed all that. All right, so you worked at a kiosk. Which, not the good sunglasses,
not
the 3
kid sunglasses.
The 2 for $20 or 2 for $10, whatever it was.
And there were all those like Oakley types.
Oh, yeah, I know those. Yeah, that stands. It's a great stand. When you lose your glasses, you need to get some cheap ones. Wow,
were you one of the aggressive ones? Because sometimes they don't care. They're just like, oh, let me walk by.
I was not aggressive. I'm not a sales lady. I was like, this is not for me. If you don't want it, don't buy it. I don't care.
Or they're like, hey, what do you want to see if these look good on you?
But you had bosses that were not nice.
Yeah, they were not nice.
And you like that better or worse than now?
I honestly did not like them.
Johnny worked at a chiropractor clinic for a while. He said the bosses there were dicks to him also.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
They tried to get rid of me. One of the guys, he was like, you're underperforming. You're like one of the worst salesmen here and stuff. Like, I'm going to send you back to basic training.
He's
they're
right.
probably speaking the truth.
And I got really pissed. I
want to hire that guy.
For a second, you know what? I drank the Kool-Aid for a minute, but then I got really pissed, and I came back the next month, and I was the #1 salesman in all of Los Angeles County.
Wow, so it actually worked?
I was literally...
So he's a great boss.
So this guy was a great boss who actually held you accountable when you were underperforming, and then it made you better at your job.
Bro, I was so good, I could sell snow to an Eskimo. I was like on it, bro.
What? So then we need to be a dick to Johnny.
I guess
we're
that's
too
the
nice.
answer.
You already are, so I'm good now.
This is some of
You
the...
think we're dicks?
No, Johnny, you have...
We are the nicest.
Every once in a while, we get...
you guys are stupid assholes.
See,
that's right.
That's Alli
being
nice.
That's a good boss.
Here's some of our boss. These are different things we've been yelled at after the show. It's never good when we get a text during the show that says, call me the second the show's over. Because... him being here when the show is over means that he'd have to wake up and be here. So he likes us to call him. So anyway, here is just some of the things we've been told after the show. And these are for a variety of different things that have happened on the air.
And do me a favor, absolutely do not post anything about it.
So there's a lot of things like, we'll do something on the show, and it's all fun, and then he doesn't want any evidence that it ever happened. He wants it to just disappear forever.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Here's one that we got after. I forget what we did, but we got this call. This was when he was angry.
Question, guys. Did you know the bit this morning with the eggs?
Yeah.
Did that get vetted? Did that go through our attorneys?
That's our answer.
I think I'm still eating granola and cottage cheese, by the way.
Yeah, just loud chewing going on. So a lot of different things that we do that we don't properly go through the, quote, proper channels, because the show would be very
because
boring.
it would get shut down immediately.
Right,
when they said, oh, does this get vetted? Does this go up a flagpole? It never comes back down. So why would we want to do that?
Then there's this...
I mean, I understand that. It doesn't matter. That it has to get vetted.
So I think that when we jumped into Big Bear Lake, he brings up this one as well, because this one I thought we got approval for, but I guess we went on the air with it before we had approval. So that was another one that he brings up now. He goes... Again,
you know... I mean, even the polar plunge you guys are doing, we have to get like whatever the
clearance. I've got to come up with the words for him to use to yell at us. We got to get
clearances. Exactly. I mean, having listeners.
So
exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
And every once in a while,
good man.
Omar will chime in and try to add some levity to the situation.
Is
funny.
Something that we can't just do without running it up a flagpole. I mean, that doesn't matter.
So we listen. I would say for the most part, nice guy, but when he gets mad, he gets mad. Very mad.
Yeah, but I think that's the same as a good parent, right? It's somebody who you feel like you want their approval, you have fun with them, there's some easygoingness and good stuff happening, but then when they mean business, that change happens and you fall in line immediately.
Yeah. Well,
he's like...
We're not doing a good job of the falling in line immediately part. But
but we're supposed to. I mean, that's what... I think we get sad for like a day and then we kind of move on.
Well, the good news is that if your boss is a dick, apparently as we learned from Johnny, you're in a better situation than if your boss wants to just hang out with you all the time, because that boss apparently is going to, backstab you eventually or just lead you to a path of nowhere.
913 said, what sales do you even make at a chiropractor clinic?
I have no idea what Johnny did at all. There.
More bones. I need them.
We got to take a break. We'll be back. There's no way he was salesman of the year or anything.
I don't think there are salesmen there.
We have to. Hey, Johnny, your job wasn't to sell, so you're the salesman of the month because you sold one thing. We've never sold anything. All right, we got to take a break. We'll have to make a note. We'll get into this another time. When we get back, ADD News, a brand new hour. Sublime will be here, Dank Tank, and much more after this.
Klein Alli Show.
The world famous KROQ.
I don't know what it is. Man, pickles, I've always loved pickles. I feel like I was a real trendsetter, but now lately they've been like the flavor. You know, it was always like a flavor of the moment, but I feel like pickles have been the flavor of the moment now. I think it started like last summer. It's continuing to this summer, right?
It's almost solid 2 years.
2 years now, yeah. And you're smart enough to figure out a way to kind of make them even more viral by creating the sandwich, which you claim you were not high when you came up with, but you've sold hundreds of thousands of these, people lining up around the block just to try them. And, of course, we're talking to the brains behind the operation at Kalin and Kalin at the original farmer's market at the right there at the Grove.
Yeah, and what I love is you say you do $3 pickle flights, so you get a little tasting of a bunch of different flavors of pickles, and you get $2 back if you buy a jar. 9 times out of 10, people do leave with a jar.
Yeah,
because even the ones that I've tasted in this batch that you brought over and got jalapeno, honey mustard
are dope.
Dude, and the spicy honey mustard. So even just the pickles alone.
Everyone's eating, and I'm the only guy who's trying to fit the shot collar on my fat neck. I don't understand how this is working. I'm not putting on my toe. Hold on. I got to make this. You got to get one of those like seatbelt extenders for my neck. Describe the. I'm going to have to review this thing, and I'm going to have to try to not say the buzzwords. But can you just describe quickly for the people listening now what would be in these sandwiches? Because you do something with the chocolate or Nutella or something, but we're not eating that one, right?
Correct. So that's a pickle boat, not an actual sandwich.
Oh, excuse me. What an
There's
idiot.
pickle flights, pickle boats, and pickle sandwiches.
It's my favorite mode of
chips.
transportation is the pickle boat. What is the thing? What am I going to be trying now? Because I'm looking at them, but I haven't actually taken a bite yet.
You have 2 sandwiches on there.
Yeah.
Split it. So one of them is turkey, cheddar, and Doritos.
Right.
And what flavor of Doritos on that one?
The regular basic Dorito.
Nacho.
The nacho cheese
Dorito,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
the
Crumbled
OG one.
Crumbled up like dust.
Correct.
Yeah, got it.
And
Pulverized.
then the other one is Black Forest ham, Swiss, and flaming hot Cheetos.
Okay.
And that's the one I had the opportunity to try during the break, and it was mwah.
Yeah, so much for the rules about the only person that gets to try it is the person who's wearing the shot collar.
I could not stop myself.
I have to adjust this thing to make it fit around my neck. So, Allie, you've got.
It's all backwards.
Oh well, that's part of the problem. I'm dyslexic. So you've got. By the way, you've had a lot of people. I'm sure very influential people try your sandwiches before. You've got a lot of attention. You've been on all the local news and everything. Has anyone done this yet with a shot collar on?
They have not.
Okay, just making sure that we're doing something. If you said KTLA did it this exact same way, I'd be really upset.
As far as I know, I don't think anyone even at home has worn a shot collar
why
with
would
my bagels.
Why would? And also, this has got to be. Last time we had allergic reactions. We've had choking hazards. There's a million reasons why.
I think you threw out your back last time we
This
did
is a terrible idea for so many reasons,
Yeah.
but it goes great with a broken toe.
And also, we were not high when we came up with this idea.
So I'm going to turn my headphones down so I can't hear whatever the words are. Allie, you've been going through all of the suggestions, and these will be the buzzwords that if I say during the review of the pickle. What is the official name for this? I want to give it the credit. Is it just a pickle sandwich?
It's our pickle sandwich. It's a Kalin and Kalin topped pickle sandwich.
Top pickle sandwich, either the flaming hot Cheeto with ham or the regular Dorito dust with turkey. I'm gonna try a half of each and give it the proper review. So, Allie, when you are ready to pick the words,
I'm ready.
All right, I will put my head thumbs up when you're ready for me because I can't hear anything now.
Okay, all right. Stop.
Did you just
stop.
thumbs up me or
No. Sorry. Stop listening. Don't listen. Okay. According to the text line and submissions from everybody, here are the 5 buzzwords. If Klein says the following words, he will be shocked. Crunchy, juicy, salty, and then we're just going to go with 2 basic words, good and taste. So those are going to be the 5 words. Crunchy, juicy, salty, good, and taste. All right. Klein? Hello? Thumbs up. Hello? Klein,
Oh, you
thumbs
don't?
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Hold on 1 second.
I'm giving you thumbs up, you said.
I didn't realize. I was trying to figure out a way to get the shot
All right,
collar.
your buzzword. Are you still struggling with that?
Yeah,
Can someone help
because
him?
the prongs, my neck got. Hold on, I got it. Thanks, Johnny. Don't worry, I got it. Okay. Just do me a solid, Allie. I don't know what number the remote. I don't know what numbers I get. As soon as I put this on, I start getting PTSD. Can you please just
Hold on, I gotta turn it up.
No! Don't stop! Do not give me a sample shot yet. Do not give me a sample shot yet. I'm not.
Why?
The prongs are buried right into the thick of my neck. Hold on, Allie. Can you?
Did you get it?
Yes. Stop! Do not do that. I didn't even do the review yet. I didn't even do the review. I didn't even do the review yet. It works. Please. Can you please not do it again?
Oh man, please should have been one of the buzzwords.
Do not do it again. It's all funny. Everyone has a good laugh when you shock me, but it's not fun. What number is that at? What
25?
number? 25?
I don't know. The dog. The picture of the dog looks really sad.
Put that down to 11. Put it down to 11. 25. We've never done it at 25.
It does go to 100. Jake's
Stop.
right.
Stop.
All right, so let's start.
Hold on, I gotta get the intro. You want the intro song?
The intro song.
I think my tooth's about to fall out again. Hold on.
Oh man, I forgot. There's so many.
Shot the tooth out?
Hold on. I think you may have
cool.
shot. Hold on. Please give me a break. Just give me a break. Here we go. It's time for the official high voltage food review. Is this what you were thinking about when you created this pickle sandwich, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
High voltage review.
I'm standing here with a very good-looking, strong-smelling
Stop looking at me.
Allie. It's a high Allie review. This is a delicious-looking pickle sandwich. It's got thinly sliced turkey on it and cheese.
All right, first bite.
First bite, got a crunch to it.
Oh no, you dropped the whole thing. Press the dump button. Oh man.
Hold on.
All right.
Allie, that's way too strong.
Really?
That's way too strong. I just threw the whole
Are you talking
thing.
about the sandwich or the shot collar?
It's a really good sandwich. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Ah! You taste the cheese, but the cheese... Ah! I'm not stop saying that word.
It's so messy.
Listen,
This is
here's
such a mess.
The Doritos
Uh-huh.
are...
What do the Doritos taste?
I'm not...
What are the Doritos doing for the sandwich?
I like it.
Breathe.
I like the sandwich a lot. Please go buy one of these. It's a great
Okay.
sandwich. I haven't tried the other one now. Let me
What's
just
the
move
consistency?
It's perfect. Perfect. I'm making my way over now to the ham one. This one's ham cheese. I've really made a mess here in the studio. And this is the... Okay. That one is also very good. There's a great high voltage studio.
Good.
That's my minute. What?
You can't just declare that's my minute.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Yeah! Oh, he took it off.
Man, that's a good sandwich. Congratulations. K-Rock, we are Klein Alli's show. I'm pretty sure I got scammed earlier this week. We'll get into that with some bamboozling. And then we have the weirdest petty claims court we've ever brought to the airwaves of K-Rock. At least the claim is very strange. I don't know how this will play out because you will become a jury of their peers, and we'll get into all of that next hour on the show, so be ready to participate. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Well, good news is homelessness in general has gone down in Los Angeles. It's hard to believe when you walk around, especially downtown LA, but we have spent about $2.5 billion over the last few years to make this problem better, so hopefully it would make some kind of a difference. And the number is now at 72,000. 72,000 unhoused people in LA County, and that's a 17% drop in the last 2 years, and the number of people that are sleeping in their cars or abandoned buildings is down almost 10%, which is good. And
I don't see it. I know they claim that, but I'm just telling you, as someone who drives around the city, is constantly all over the place, that's not how it looks to
there's
me.
a guy who takes the most roundabout ways home that really make no sense whatsoever. You see all kinds.
I take different ways every day to go home.
You don't need to go through downtown, but you do.
I go through downtown all the time for no reason. And it's not just, it's everywhere. I don't understand.
No, it is not just downtown, it's everywhere.
I don't know why they claim that.
Well, because they do their annual homeless count, where they go around and they're like, all right, unzip the tent. How many of you are in here? Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
They're wrong. Their count is wrong. I'm sure they're saying that because they want to show that they've made some sort of progress because they have spent a ridiculous amount of money. And I don't know how they're spending the money, but they're not spending it well because for that amount of money, they should have just bought a couple of really, really big apartment buildings and solved the problem.
Well, I know they were building homes and then they were trying to get people into the homes, but then the homeless people were going, this needs to be long-term because there's no reason why I should spend like 2 weeks in this nice apartment and then I'm going to be right back out on the street again. So what does it matter? You know, I don't want to move all my stuff, pack up my tent, my belongings, and then move into this temporary housing and then have to just go back onto the street. It doesn't make sense. So if it's going to be a housing thing, it needs to be a long-term housing thing.
We have some listeners of this show that spent quite a bit of their life, in the unhoused whatever period. I mean, Pantyhose Greg, if you remember when we first met, that guy was living in his car. I believe that guy, Vanny, that guy that saved you.
He was living in his van.
He was living in his van. Quite a few listeners are forced to listen to us because they have no other options because they live in a car and or a van. But Pantyhose Greg moved into this apartment. He's got 5 roommates now. I don't think this living situation is great, but he did technically move in somewhere.
Right.
There are options, but I understand why some people don't want those options because they don't want to play by the rules. They want the freedom of being. That's the ups and downs of being completely unhoused.
Well, some people are just
freedom.
down on their luck, and yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. They need something to get back on their feet. But there are some people who choose that life. That's the life that they want. But what I thought was interesting was what we talked about last week, where this guy was like, "I will pay for you to fly back home if you want to just go back home." And some homeless people are going, "I don't want to stay here anymore anyway. The crime is horrible. It's really dangerous out on the streets. I want to go back to Duluth, where I'm from, and I want to just start over back home." But we do have one less homeless person as well because of that guy who won the lottery. There's a guy who won $1 million on a scratcher, and this guy had a situation where he was employed, but he got injured. He wasn't able to work anymore. It led to unemployment, led to this spiral that eventually ended up with him being on the street. But he would go to this deli in San Luis Obispo every once in a while, and if he had enough, he would buy a lottery ticket. And finally it hit, he won, and he had a total Johnny moment because he thought he had won $100,000. And he was like, woo! And he was like high-fiving everybody, and then some guy went up to him and was like, "What are you going to do with $1 million?" And he was like, "What?
Million?
There's that many zeros? I didn't know the zeros." Like, he didn't know. Or he just looked at it briefly and thought, "Oh, okay, I won $100,000. He didn't realize he had won way more, but he said he's going to buy a house. All right, the Superman movie is making many millions of dollars, and it's an incredibly successful comeback for DC Comics, and it's causing people to make big lifestyle changes. And I'm not talking about going to the gym or, hey, maybe I should get stronger, maybe I should be a better person and help people more. They're watching that movie and saying, I need to get myself a dog. Because Superman's dog, Crypto, since the premiere of Superman, has inspired people to look into pet adoption themselves. Searches for the phrase adopt a dog have increased by 513%. People searching for adopt a schnauzer increased by 299%, and rescue dog searches increased by over 150%. But I just want to point out, this dog is totally CGI. So I don't know why there isn't more demand for CGI dogs.
Wait, I know about this dog. That dog is, yes, it's CGI, but it's also Aussie, who's the director's main dog. It's his dog. He just made him white. But it's inspired by him.
He made him white? Well, that seems messed up.
Like, why fur? Because he's a superhero. I don't know.
What?
White because he's a superhero.
Well, Vanessa, I don't know what you're saying, but I don't like it.
It's very racist.
Okay, stop it, guys.
No one's going to believe. He's got to get whiter if we want to make him a believable superhero.
If he's not white, then he's not super.
We could just use the
Osu. My bad.
Oh, okay, Vanessa. I don't stand by the comments of Vanessa right now. If you'd like to complain, you can send
it. In the comic books, I'm assuming the doggy is not colored. There's all types of doggies with different colors.
I like it when she jumps in. She's got all the confidence in the world.
And then halfway through
you guys just take away my shine. Goodbye.
Oh, we take away her shine.
We yucked your yum. I'm sorry, Vanessa.
I do want to say, though, if I could adopt a CGI dog, I would do it in a heartbeat. You know how easy that would be? Just have a CGI dog running around and be like, no, don't do that. Oh, wait, I just have to press a button and be like, boop. You don't have to go for a walk, nothing.
Well, 714's done. I'm no longer listening to your show after those racist, terrible comments made by that woman in the back. Well, I get it. That's how I feel.
No colored dogs, according to Vanessa.
Jesus.
So messed up.
Unacceptable. Well, anyway, we get into a brand new hour of the show in a moment. I was officially... at first, I thought I was doing a good deed, and now I am convinced, after I've thought about this for over 24 hours, that I was scammed. It's a real-life bamboozling. We'll get to Bamboozled, and then some petty claims court. It's all coming up on KROQ.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. On a Wednesday, we are Klein, Alli show. A little bit later, in about an hour, Sublime will be hanging out here in the studio with us to world premiere a brand new song. A lot of times when radio stations throw around that whole world premiere, it's happening simultaneously at stations all over the country, but that is not the case. This is a KROQ exclusive. You're going to hear the song here first before you could hear it actually anywhere else. They did this last time they world premiered, I think, a new song. And
they give it to us first. They're nice.
They're very nice. They got that kind of relationship with KROQ over the many years, and so Eric will be back in here. And Jacob Knoll will be in here as well, and we will listen to the world premiere brand new song called Encino that they will be dropping on you in less than an hour. So get ready for that.
A song about big booty hoes.
I'm not sure. We should ask them. That's a good question. Let's write that down. It's the song about big booty hoes. I did listen to some of it. Even I couldn't listen to the entire song because they wanted to wait to world premiere it until 9 o'clock on Wednesday. So we'll get to that coming up. If you want to follow along, we're on YouTube right now. You can see what that looks like. As it happens, we'll get to your dank tank a little bit later this morning, turning your high ideas into high profit. And this hour on the show, a real-life bamboozling that took place and a petty claims court. Alli, do you know about the petty claims court? What the wife is accusing the husband of?
All I heard was Vanessa talking to them about how they can make this radio friendly.
Okay.
And I was like, yikes.
It is, Vanessa's concerned because it is perhaps the most salacious topics that has ever been brought up. Very juicy. In a petty claims court. And Vanessa, do you think that we'll be able... Is this going to be one of those things where we're going to have another meeting after the show with the boss? Or do you think
juicy?
Yeah, no, I know that much. But you think we're going to get away with this or no?
Yeah.
Okay. You've had a conversation...
With confidence?
Have you had a
we played all those
conversation...
calls with our boss, and she's like,
Have you had a conversation with the wife about what is okay and not okay to discuss over these public airwaves?
Yes, I have.
And do you think that she can grasp that? Because okay. It is... I'm just going to tell you, if you've ever been in jury duty, you've never handled a case like this before, and we do need you to help decide who's right and who's wrong in this particular petty claims court, which will be coming up later this hour.
I think if we get another call from our boss after the show today, we will have done our job.
Yeah, that means we've succeeded. We give you some Jimmy World now. We come back with why I believe I was scammed, and then the petty claims court. It's all happening this hour right here on the world famous KROQ. believe to me, at a grocery store. But we will get into that in just a moment. Bamboozled, it's KROQ. We are Klein Alli Show. If you need to interact with us or just want to win some tickets to see Sublime, you'll have that chance in about an hour. In fact, we'll let Sublime give you those tickets to see them at Vans Warped Tour and then potentially see them again as part of KROQ's Road Trip USA when they head to Vegas. I'll give you that chance coming up. So remember these numbers. You'll need them. 800-520-1067. Let's get into it. It's time for Bamboozled.
Bamboozled. A lot of people fall for the scam, and now they're just like, damn. Take your money, sucker, because you didn't know it was all a sham. And now you're just like, damn.
Here's just some of the many scams happening, and then I'll tell you what happened to me.
Drivers, beware. Scammers are targeting parking meters.
Nowadays, it seems like the minute that we warn you about one scam, another pops up. So our aim is to keep you informed of new ploys to steal your money.
A twisted story developing in Arcadia where several surrogate mothers say they were duped into carrying a child for the same couple.
So, I mean, there are just scams happening everywhere. Parking meters, wombs.
Surrogacies.
You can't escape the scams. Tell me if I was scammed, because at first I thought I did the right thing, and then I thought about it more, and I was telling my wife, and she said that's a scam, and she knew about it. And that's never the case. Usually I'm the one who tells her about the scams.
And what happened?
So I was at a self-checkout, typical grocery store situation, nine registers with no one working at them, and then they got the self-checkout. There's one person helping people, and then there's like the 4 self-checkouts that
They
are
should
open.
just get rid of those registers at this point.
I don't even like
no
seeing
one
them.
is ever at them,
Makes
so
me so
just get
angry.
rid of them because I don't want to see them there.
That's how I feel. So self-checkout, and I've got cart full of stuff, and right when I'm about to go up, it's my turn finally, this person approaches from the side and goes, "Hey, can I just..."
And he says, "Good shop."
He says, "Good shop." And I said, "Hell yeah."
Yeah, what were you buying? Was it a full cart?
It's a full cart. It was annoying stuff. It was food. It was not Costco. This was not Costco. This was just
but a full
store.
grocery cart at self-checkout is a process. And when I see somebody with like a bunch of produce, I'm like, oh, damn it.
I should be fair.
So you have to do the whole way. You're bananas.
It was not the full cart. The full-size carts. It was one of those like weird halfy carts.
Oh, the half cart.
Yeah, that's got the top shelf, bottom shelf.
Where you're like, oh, this is enough. And then by the end, you're like, I have 4 things and it's full.
It's all overflowing. It's a stupid call.
Yeah.
Anyway, this person jumps in front of me. They're just holding a drink, and they said, "Hey, do you mind if I just go? I just need to get this drink." And I said,
which is ballsy.
Ballsy, because the line was about 4 behind me, and there were people in front. No one was moving quickly at the self-checkouts. Everyone was slowing down. A lot of people weighing stuff, which always messes that process
does.
up.
And
was it an alcoholic drink?
No, it's not an alcoholic drink. I don't even think you can use the self-checkout.
You can't do that at self-checkout.
No, you can.
Oh, you can?
If you don't pay for it, you're right, Omar.
There's people, sometimes, because it surprised me, because I thought you couldn't either. And they're like, no, let me check your ID. And there was a person there checking IDs.
Wow.
Yeah, but if there's no person there, you can't.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and also it's not only alcohol. There's other things. Some medicines too. Like they'll be like, go see a regular.
Oh my god, it was
procurement.
so annoying at CVS. I had to go do that.
It's the worst.
Yes, it's the worst.
So this person goes, "Do you mind if I just hop in front and I'm just getting this one drink?" Now I'm kind of thinking I'm not just answering for me now, because I'm also answering for all the people behind me. But you know me,
you're Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Nice Guy.
And
I gotta stop
in this case, you are being nice and letting it all be like it. If you're letting him drive the ship, he is in charge because it's self-checkout. If you're letting somebody in and you're at a person cashier, like that's them having their ability to like scan properly and do it all quickly. And if people, when they screw up at self-checkout, it is a long process.
Yeah, screws up everyone's day behind them. So I say, "Guy,
So you have to have a lot of faith in that guy.
I wave him in. I say, "Yeah, that's fine."
Wait, you didn't check with anybody behind you? Like, hey, is this okay?
Most people are on their phones, not really paying attention. I just kind of said to the guy.
That's my move.
I was literally stepping up, about to put the first item on, and the guy's like, "Hey, you mind if I just hop in and just get this?" I said, "Yeah, go nuts." Guy scans his thing, bloop. Then all of a sudden he looks up and he sees they got some of those, not chomps, but something like a chomps jerky by the register, and then he grabs a second thing.
Oh, get out of here!
Go beep. So now I go, hold on. Now, I go, it's just 2 things. Calm down. I'm overreacting.
Don't hit him yet.
But I was also kind of annoyed.
Keep your cool, Klein.
Because the guy said he's just doing the one thing. So now he got the 2 things. Then he goes, pay, pulls out a card, doesn't work. Pulls out another card, doesn't work. Now I'm kind of now it's taking time. Now it's like, this was as quick as I thought it was. Then he starts trying to see if he's got cash in his wallet.
He doesn't have cash in his wallet. Nobody does.
And he starts And then
But by now, wouldn't have another checkout stand opened?
No, because people were deep in the process. Like I'm looking around, there's not one
You're
yet.
scanning and you're like, still with the celery.
Also, Allie, I've kind of committed now. I've moved up. I'm standing.
I see. You're
lost,
like, by that one.
Yeah, I'm technically not next anymore. I'm next at that machine now. I'm not next like general. So then the guy, he goes, let me try this again. And he kind of is looking at me, and I'm getting annoyed, and I'm also have to be home. I'm running. You know me. I'm always behind. I got to get home. And I just say to the guy, you know what? I got it. Just go.
Well, how much was that? What was the bill?
Well, his was because I was going to just keep adding. I was just going to keep adding my stuff to it. You know, his was like over $9 for a drink and a jerky. But I go. Did he
seem very thankful, or did he seem like he kind of expected it?
So he goes, "Wow, really?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Karma, bro, karma."
Oh God!
And I go,
condescending.
Okay. And then he leaves. And then I just add my stuff to it, and and I just wanted to move on at that point. And then I was telling my wife, she's like, "Oh yeah," she's like, "That's a scam people do, where they like jump in front and then and I go, "Really? What kind of thing is this a scam that people do? Have you guys heard about this?"
Another thing that I've heard is
people
that
will hop in front just to.
I think I've heard of this on this show, by the way.
I think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes, because
What?
also if you hadn't offered to pay, that guy would have hung out by the side as he tries to quote figure out his situation. Meanwhile, you're scanning your stuff, and then if you scan your thing and enter a PIN number, he watches and gets your PIN number.
Oh, that's the scam?
That happens too at grocery stores.
So how do you get your card though?
Well, I don't know I don't know that part,
Maybe
but
they
I know
stand
we
next to you.
covered this in Bamboozled. People who do that at grocery stores.
Now I feel like a real sucker because now not only am I falling for scams, I'm falling for scams we actually covered in this stupid show.
I know, and we're too stupid to remember them and learn from them.
Oh man!
God damn.
So now there is a chance it was just me.
Don't be nice. When will you learn?
You think the guy had no intention of paying for it? Like you don't even think he was trying to actually swipe a credit card?
Who gets a declined card for 2 items for $9?
Was it didn't say?
If it's like 100, whatever. If it's there's some kind of a fraud alert or something like that. But if multiple cards aren't working, do you know how easy it is to pay for stuff these days? How could there be a problem with that many credit cards?
Also, who's going to a supermarket, like a big grocery store, to stand in line just for a drink and a beef jerky?
Exactly.
Just go to a 7-Eleven, AM, PM, something like that.
Why is I need to go to this big giant chain store to get a Coke?
Now I'm getting mad because now I'm looking at this guy as he said to me, "Good karma, bro." That's karma. And then he kind of like...
You should pass on the bamboozling.
I got to do that. I got to scam someone else. I got to pass that.
Scam
I got to
somebody
pass
else
that.
and make your money back. Yeah.
That's karma.
Yeah.
We have a petty claims court to get to in a moment. Jury duty awaits you. It will be potentially the greatest jury you'll ever be a part of. So listen closely. We need your thoughts on this. We'll do it next.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to K-Rock at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way. Frustration, domination. Gonna be a boy band down. Move along.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for K-Rock Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to K-Rock. Keep listening for your chance to win.
K-Rock. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Postmaster Johnny's in the studio right now for some Johnny Doesn't Know. Johnny, you feeling smart today?
Oh, never.
Yeah, that's so true. Yesterday, there was a couple people that called out sick. I guess Nicole couldn't be here, so Johnny filled in after the show. And how do you think your on-air shift did as Postmaster Johnny, the K-Rock DJ?
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. It was really fun. I had a really fun time doing it.
I'm going to play you. This was Johnny's first break of the morning.
Well, hold on a minute. The review is it was fun?
Yeah. It was a really great fun time.
Well, how do you think you did?
I think I did really good.
Do you think your first break was a good break?
Yeah. I was locked in.
Let's take a listen to this.
Go ahead. What an appropriate song for today. It's new K-Rock music. Miles Smith, nice to meet you. And it is very nice to meet you. I am Postmaster Johnny from the Klein Alli show, filling in for the lovely Nicole Alvarez. So, Yes, stick with me for the next 4 hours, but I have something for you. It's the world famous KROQ.
What do you have for people? You have something.
I have tickets to give away. I was like queuing in like, hey, I got tickets to give away later. Stick around. I'll make the 4 hours worth your while.
I was like, what is this something
Yeah,
that he's
something
got
for
us?
you.
I'm so excited.
That was the point of the break, though. It was to intrigue you and make you think, what has he got for me? What is it?
Now this, you want intriguing. This was his second break here. Take a listen.
Cut my life into pieces.
You just weren't there at all.
No, I didn't have an outro for anything right there.
Well, yeah, you were supposed to talk. You don't dead seg between songs.
No, it literally said like 4 seconds, and then I know the intro of that song. He just goes right into the vocals.
Right. But that's where you got to stop the music down and say, hey, it's KROQ's Postmaster Johnny.
And tell him what you got for him.
Remember I said I got something for you?
Sell a song.
This is what I got. This is it went like this.
Hey, that's Sally.
Cut my life into pieces.
Yeah, all right.
I couldn't disrupt the flow.
Economy of words.
I couldn't disrupt the flow.
That's good. And you came out of that weird-ass country song we're playing.
I know.
People
We were
probably-
like, I can't wait to see what Johnny says about this country song. And then it was
Which,
nothing.
by the way, I kind of like, because the girls and the baddies.
boy.
No, the girls and the baddies love Role Model.
All right.
So I can't diss him or talk about him.
Well,
right now.
Miles was talking him up.
Let's get into Johnny Doesn't Know right now. We got easy questions, very simple, no theme today, just easy stuff that any human should know over the age of 1. Will Johnny know these answers? All you got to do is predict yes or no. And what do we have? Let's see here. For everyone who gets theirs right, you'll have a chance to win yourself a pair of tickets to Shane Wang, Bank of America Performing Arts Center, Thousand Oaks on September 13th. You'll laugh all night, and you'll probably start laughing right now at Postmaster Johnny. So here we go.
Johnny doesn't know.
Big duty.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
I'm not a soccer guy.
Johnny doesn't know.
Global soccer tournament that takes place.
In America or like in the world?
Global! Never heard of it?
Not Olympics related.
All right. When in doubt, say no. You'll probably be right. Here we go. Your first question, and all you have to do is predict will Johnny know or not know. John in Inglewood, we start with you. A John versus Johnny battle. Hello, John. Good morning.
Hey, Johnny doesn't know. Whoa.
It's a very catchy song. Very catchy song. Here we go. Johnny.
Yeah.
Focus on these. If you have 6 half dozens of eggs, 6 half dozen eggs, how many dozens of eggs do you have? Will Johnny know this? John, yes or no?
Hard no.
Hard no.
Sorry, can I get a piece of paper and pen one more time?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
You guys got eggs.
No
he
paper.
just said that was a little too much wording and numbers for a question.
It was not too much of anything.
No paper.
No, it doesn't. By the way, I don't think he's ever used paper, and it's helped him. Just so you know, in the history of the Times, we've asked some questions where he's requested paper and pen. He has never been helped by it.
He's drawing eggs.
You have 6 half dozen eggs. How many dozens of eggs do you have, Johnny? I don't know why you would need paper for this. There are children listening that have already yelled the answer at the radio, I can assure you.
I'm a math teacher. I know the answer.
Okay, this guy's a math teacher.
Well, you said I have half of 6 eggs. So
Whoa.
if you cut all the eggs in half,
Half of 6 eggs.
Go ahead.
you get 12 eggs. Because you get 12 halves. Because you cut
Oh,
6
wow.
eggs
You're
in
literally cutting the
I
eggs
see
in
what
half.
you. Oh, so it's good you sketched it out. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
6,
good. I
12.
take back what I said. The sketching was helpful. So your answer, if you have 6 half dozen eggs, how many dozen eggs do you have? Your answer is 12.
12.
12 dozen eggs.
You've made more eggs, yeah.
Okay.
You cut them in half.
God damn, that is so wrong for so many reasons.
Yeah.
Johnny, you would have 3
Dozen.
12.
dozen.
What? Huh? 3 dozen?
Yeah.
So that's how much?
36.
John, hold on 1 second. You, he didn't.
John, hold on. You're going way too fast.
Slow down.
Hold on, slow down.
This guy's a math
Yelling
teacher.
numbers. You're not confused.
Yeah.
Hey, John, as a math teacher, can I ask you a question? Like, at what age should a person know that pretty confidently?
I would say probably like second, third.
Second or third grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
Day of life or
I think I actually stole this question from one of my kids' homework assignments.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did it stump you or you got it?
No, I got it, but I knew Johnny wouldn't. All right, moving on. Hold on, John. Congratulations. Johnny
Thank you.
doesn't know. Johnny, do you understand?
Thank you.
Do you understand?
We're not congratulating
Oh,
you.
they're congratulating me.
Johnny, do you understand the answer
Why
yet
would
or
we
no?
congratulate you on what?
I don't know. I know the...
Do you know how many eggs is in a half dozen?
I don't know. I usually get the little 6-pack.
We could have started with
Okay,
that.
let's start with a dozen. How many is in a dozen?
You hear that? He said he started with a 6-pack.
Well, I start with a 6-pack from Whole Foods because they only sell 6 at a time.
Do you know what a 6-pack of eggs is called?
6-pack of eggs. A box of eggs.
Which is half a
box. Half a box of eggs. Oh, 12. 12. Duh.
Right.
Half of 12, yeah.
Right. So just talk this out with me for a second. So a dozen eggs would be 12 eggs.
A dozen eggs would be 12 eggs.
So how many eggs would be in a half dozen eggs?
How many? Wait, say it one more time.
How many eggs would be in a half dozen eggs?
6.
Right.
There you go.
So
but if you cut them in half like you asked me, now I have 12.
We didn't ask you to cut the eggs physically in
Aiden,
half.
we're going to move on before I actually rip my ears off my face. This next question is for Johnny. Johnny, what don't invertebrates have? What don't invertebrates have? Will Johnny know this, yes or no? Aiden, talking to you. Will Johnny know, yes or no?
I don't think Johnny would know.
Are you a
Is
child?
this a child?
Yes.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Now we're getting somewhere.
Do you know this, Aiden?
Don't answer, but do you know this?
No.
You don't know this
Really?
either. All right.
All
Well, they're
right.
12. So, you know, what are you, 10, 12?
12.
Oh, the number 12 just keeps following me today.
All right, sure does. This person's a dozen years old.
Tough number.
All right, Johnny, what don't invertebrates have? This guy says you will not know. You're playing with a child.
Is invertebrate like a race?
Whoa.
Nationality?
I love how you're saying it low volume, just to make sure you don't offend anyone.
Well, because I don't like...
Can we call them invertebrates?
Yeah, is it okay? Is it PC? Call it invertebrate?
I don't want to offend anybody.
Just call it the I word? What do we say here?
So is it a people or is it a thing?
Johnny, what don't invertebrates
Don't
have?
call them things.
Or things. Are theys? Sorry. I don't know.
Way to be PC.
Sorry. So it's not a person, I guess.
LGBTI.
Invertebrate.
Johnny, there's something that invertebrates don't have.
So it's a body part.
I didn't say anything. I'm just saying the question.
Let's say bones. I don't like the word bones, but let's say bones, though. I'm going to go with bones.
You have a feeling about the word bones?
Yeah, because he said what they don't have. And I know jellyfish, they just jellyfish. There's no skull or
Jellyfish,
structure.
they just jellyfish. I don't know how we somehow stumbled into the right answer, but it's time to be alive. What a time to be listening to KROQ. We're your Klein Alli show. In the next 30 minutes, Sublime will be entering the studio. World premiere, a brand new song. You've never heard it before. And we give you some tickets to see Sublime. Not once, but twice, potentially, as part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. You get to check them out at Vans Warped Tour Long Beach. Hometown show for those guys. And then you could see them again, potentially, in Las Vegas. So that is in your future. Right now, though, we've got a couple on the phone. And they have an issue that they have brought to us at Petty Claims Court. An issue, Alli, that is so graphic. We had multiple meetings about how to properly do this live on the radio. Let's figure it out, or we all get fired right now. It's time for Petty Claims Court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to Small Claims Court. But what about stuff that's too small for Small Claims Court? This is Petty Claims Court.
970 said, I'm listening to Petty Claims Court while on my way to be a juror in an actual criminal case.
Okay, this is good practice then. We need your thoughts on this case in a moment. You will determine who's right and who's wrong. And as you know, in any good relationship, it's all about scorekeeping. You got to keep track of all the wins.
No, and I'm sure, Omar, you know after going to couples therapy that's not the case, right?
No, you have to keep track of the wins for sure.
Yeah, I would imagine at the end of couples therapy.
And I'm winning.
Yeah.
They're like, and what's your score?
That's why it's
All
working.
right.
In your head, you got to keep
Omar,
track.
you won this session.
Right,
so
Omar,
we will.
another point, Omar. That's what it's all about. They should get those scoreboards that they have at the gymnasiums right there in therapy offices so everyone can see how they're doing. All right, let's say hi to Elizabeth. She is putting the claim against her husband. I think they just had the anniversary. Hey, Elizabeth, your anniversary was yesterday?
Yes, 2 years married yesterday,
Wow.
11 years together today.
Okay, well, wow, congratulations on all that, I guess. But this potentially all comes to an end right now in Petty Claims Court. What is the issue? And please try to keep it as radio-friendly as humanly possible.
All right, I'm going to try. So, yeah, in the mornings, I try to be, a good wife. I'll start cleaning up after, his dirty socks and his dirty work shirts, and I'll put them in the hamper. And then sometimes I come across this tissue, and it'll be just, stuck to the dresser. It'll be really sticky, and I have to peel it literally off the dresser. And then this was happening like once every other week. And then I realized that he was like self-pleasuring at night and leaving the tissue for me to find in the morning. Purposely, I don't know. But
Purposely?
My loving wife of 2 years. Here is my gift to you. Cards are overrated.
Right. So you believe he's leaving these
splooge tissues.
Thank you, Alli, for clearing that up for radio. You believe he's leaving these on purpose for you to find as part of your cleanup game?
Yes. And I will say, as a woman, I have fluids once a month, and I always clean up after myself.
Yeah, and that's a messy job.
Yeah, arguably messier.
This is just throwing away a tissue, which doesn't seem to be that much effort.
And have you confronted him about this yet, or is this the first time you're actually going to confront him about this?
I have confronted him when I find one, and he's literally in the room with me, and I just stare at him until he realizes what I'm looking at, and I point, and then he just laughs and picks it up. But
and then throws it at you?
A lot of tissues. Not yet. Maybe after today.
All right, let's bring him on to defend himself. This is an interesting case here because,
I don't even think I can comment on this. This is totally unrelatable to my life.
Let's let the guy defend himself because potentially it's not what she thinks it is, and also potentially he has a plan for it, like his plan was to dispose of it later.
I'm going to build a giant tower.
Hey, is this Gil?
Hey, yeah, this is me.
Okay, Gil, your wife has claimed that you leave your leave-ins and tissues all around the house for her to find in the morning?
All around the house.
Is that accurate, or is she misspeaking at all?
Partially. It's not all around the house.
It's just in one spot, sticking to a dresser?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 different spots, yeah.
3 spots?
3?
What are the spots?
What are the other 2
Depends on
spots?
the day.
What are the other 2 spots?
One at a time. Like the living room or next to the bed,
No, I don't know.
How many times are you taking care of business?
Yeah.
Just once.
Once a day?
It depends on the week, I guess.
Let me ask you.
What is depending on the week?
Hold on. I get what he's saying. That part I understand. Elizabeth, hold on. Are you guys, how is your sex life, the two of you together?
It's been better.
Was it not good before? Because...
Sounds like this guy's all backed up.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a problem. I don't know.
Well, so he's completely honest with you. He says, hey, are you home when this is happening? Or, Gil, are you by yourself?
So, I think a lot of times when it happens, she's already asleep.
Oh, yeah, I get that, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know.
And so you're there right next to her in the bed and you're doing this, or you go to a different area?
No, I go to the couch, yeah.
What's your genre of preference?
But maybe he goes mental. Maybe he goes Amish style.
Oh.
No, I like the visuals.
Oh, you do like the visuals. Sorry to put words in your mouth.
I thought you said beach hose. I was like, okay, I get what Gil's saying.
Alli's like, all right, beach hose. All right, we will accept it. He said visuals. So just to clean this up, so your wife falls
Just to
asleep.
clean this up.
You are turned on, or you can't sleep. You excuse yourself to the living room where you take care of your own business. You use a tissue for cleanup, but then for some reason you don't do the final step, which would just be flushing that in the toilet or throwing in the trash.
Well, and don't you feel really relaxed right afterwards? Like you don't want to get up right after, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Don't act like you don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not sure. Yes, you are.
Gil is actually me. I just want to point out I'm actually...
Okay, so
Gil,
yeah.
So that's what happens? Is that right?
Yeah, I think a lot of times it's like to help me sleep, but sometimes it's like very effective, and I fall asleep right away.
No, I get it. I'm not giving you... you don't need a reason to do it. I'm with you on that. But why not...
But he doesn't want to get up and throw it away.
Well, I just fall asleep right on the spot.
Right.
Oh, you fall asleep instantly? Like the second you're done, you fall asleep and the tissue just sits there?
Yep. Well, sometimes I have enough energy to put it like on the dresser, and then I pass out.
Oh, my
I
God.
can't walk all the way.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
I will add, we live in a studio apartment. The trash cans are 5 steps away.
You could probably
Throw it.
Yeah, you could probably do trash ball with it.
Yeah.
Well, they trash pretty far. Like 20 steps.
Probably sticks to his hands, though.
All right, so
It's like those Velcro things.
Yeah, it's like, can't get this off.
Can't get this
God
through.
damn it.
All right, so the case, we're going to give you each 10 seconds closing arguments to try to get the jury on your side. But here's the case, just quickly. And I got to say, Elizabeth is calling because her husband of 2 years, happy anniversary as of yesterday. They've been married together for 11. Takes care of his own personal business and then leaves the tissues wherever they may be. He claims it's 3 different locations, which, by the way, in a studio apartment, that's a lot of locations.
Yes.
I thought it was, house, 3, okay, we'll let it slide. Studio apartment,
It's all one room.
Yeah, there are only 3 locations.
It's just that location.
He leaves him. She finds him in the morning, cleans up. Seems like she's doing a good job, but would rather not do this part of the cleanup. Right? Is that what I'm getting, Elizabeth? You don't like this part of the cleanup?
Yeah, it's a little smelly. It's uncomfortable peeling off something off of the dresser. I don't like it.
Do you use like a spatula or something?
Oh.
Normally it's just my hands, and then I have to go wash them.
All right. 10 seconds. I don't know how the jury's going to vote on
Use a
this.
spatula.
I wasn't sure. It sounds like it's the whole process.
You got to get goo gone every time.
Gil's like a tree leaking sap all over the place.
Gross.
All right, Gil, we're going to let you have the first 10 seconds of closing arguments here in this petty claims court, and then the jury will decide the first 100 texts at 800-520-1067 will determine who wins and who loses, and that's what it's all about. So go ahead, Gil. You have 10 seconds whenever you're ready.
Yeah, well, I think sometimes a little bit of like a love letter,
It's a
like
love
if
letter? Is that what you just said? It's a love letter?
Yes.
So for her to find it and then maybe set the mood for the next day or...
I'm not into men, but this does not set the mood in any way. And most women I know that are straight women are still grossed out by that fluid.
Yeah.
All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Alli, you really ran on this thread. All right, Elizabeth, you get 10 seconds now to make your case. Please try to keep it as radio-friendly as possible. Go ahead.
I think he helped me there, but yeah, I'd much rather prefer like an actual love letter. I've been asking for a card on our anniversary for years. So, yeah, if I can clean up after my fluids, he can clean up after his, especially when we live in a studio apartment.
Just clean our fluids in general.
All right. 10, I don't even know why we need to go to a vote, but we're going to go to a vote. So
I love that she's been asking for cards, and he's just been leaving those instead.
Oh, yeah. Sealed with a kiss, baby. Here we go. Hold on. 10, we have exactly 2 minutes to get your votes in. First to 100 wins. 800-520-1067. It's KROQ. moment you've been waiting for is finally here. The exciting conclusion, climax, if you will, of Petty Claims Court. We met Elizabeth and we met Gil. We've heard, I don't know, at this point, Allie, maybe we've done Petty Claims Court, let's call it 100 times.
Sure.
And usually when people pitch us things to come into Petty Claims Court with, it's always the same basic type of topics.
This person loads the dishwasher wrong.
Right, it's a lot of that.
Don't put their clothes in the dirty clothes in the right hamper.
The first time we've ever received this argument, and it's happening from a couple that is celebrating 2 years of marriage, 11 years together. And just to quickly recap, Elizabeth claims that in the morning she finds tissues around the studio apartment that used to belong to Gil that are filled with his souvenirs from self-pleasure. And she's not happy about it.
People were offering just other contraptions for Gil to use. I don't know if you have a comment on this, Klein, as far as what you use.
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't have a comment.
You don't use a sock or a toilet?
No. Toilet's good. Sink?
Sink?
Yeah, kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink? How do you even reach that? You have to get on a step stool.
What kind of aim do you have, dude?
That's so much.
I'm like a Harlem Globetrotter with that thing.
That's so
Watch out.
disgusting. But you don't tell your wife that you do this.
She knows.
Right, but you don't talk about it. Like, Gil has no problem making it very apparent.
I told my wife if I'm ever out of the room for more than 1 minute, that's what I'm doing. Assume that's what I'm doing. And leave me be.
But you only had to tell her that once.
Yeah, and she leaves me alone.
Oh.
I said, look, the option is you could join in. And she goes, take your time.
Well, 818 said, I vote for Gil because he has the balls not to destroy the evidence. And everyone usually destroys the evidence, and he's not ashamed of it. And for that reason, I vote for Gil.
First thing most people do would say, let's get rid of this evidence.
Yeah, you don't want anyone to know what you're doing. It's such a private thing.
But I believe he thinks it's a romantic gesture, which is strange. That's the part that's weird.
The love letter path didn't really go anywhere.
Someone did point out on the text line that they declare a mistrial in this Petty Claims Court because Alli interrupted Gil during his 10 seconds of closing arguments with her own opinion, which is...
yeah, and I'm right.
There's no interrupting during 10 seconds of closing arguments.
Well, even when he was 5 seconds into his closing arguments, he was not doing himself any favors.
Gil, do you think you have a chance to win this case before we read the verdict?
I thought before going in that I was going to win, yeah.
You did?
I'm not sure now.
Right, okay. Once again, we will have the verdict in a moment. I just want to read some of these. There's a lot of people on the phone with the... Kelly, go ahead. You have a vote here in Petty Claims Court?
I do. Elizabeth, without a doubt. I don't even know how this is a debate. And why is he not using something that is, not so sticky, like a sock?
Yeah, great. Thank you. Good point.
Poor socks. Why are they being objectified like this?
That's what happens when you're down to just the one, when you lose
I guess,
one.
Yeah, that's just those single socks. That's what it ended up because...
Those poor orphan socks are just getting completely coated. Adrian on KROQ. Hi.
Hi, I'm on Team Gil. Maybe she's not taking care of them. Men are very simple. Keep the balls empty and the belly full.
Beautifully said.
God,
that's the card she was hoping for.
Wonderful conversation. Yeah, but people said that on the text line too. Like, Elizabeth needs to be taking care of her man, and then she won't get disgusting splooge Kleenex.
By the way, I don't think those two are related at all. And Elizabeth, you said the sex life is great. No complaints on your end, right?
Yes. Yeah, after some romance novels, I'm good.
Nice.
So you get yourself all worked up, and then you find Gil, and he's on the couch, and then it's good to go.
Yeah.
All right, great.
310 said, I vote against Gil, and his punishment is chemical castration.
Wow.
People were really upset about Gil doing this. 913, sorry, dude, clean your sap.
All right, so now we get, listen, there's well over 100 votes. We say the first 100 determines who's right, who's wrong. It's a Petty Claims Court. We have to wrap this up now because Sublime will be in here soon unless they've turned around after hearing this. I hope they're still
I think they would drive faster.
Good. Let's get to it, Allie. The official ruling, you understand? Everything is final. Elizabeth, Gil, what we decide is what stands, and then there's a punishment, etc., right?
Agreed.
Okay.
831 said, I'm so glad a few of my friends decided this was the week they were going to tune in to Klein Alli Show.
Great. Now you got to check us out for the first time eventually.
Sorry. But I will say the vote does go to Elizabeth, and 909 had the best solution. Well, a lot of people said this. Get that guy a tiny towel.
Oh, yeah, we do have a bunch of tiny towels. Hey, Vanessa, I know you have a strict policy about the tiny towels.
This is clearly not a PG-13 fluid. A PG fluid.
Right, but it would help
save their marriage.
Elizabeth's situation.
But if we're gonna save an 11-year situation here, then I guess I'll make an exception.
Wow! Gil is the only one who has permission.
Gil, we're going to send you your very own tiny towel.
Well, I think we need to send him 3.
We're going to send you 3 tiny towels for all of your spots. And and Vanessa has given you permission to use it however you damn well please.
Wow, I'm honored.
And are you okay with that, Elizabeth, or does that feel like cheating or cheating adjacent, or?
Because Vanessa's face is on that towel.
Sorry, Elizabeth. No, you know what? Let's do the show one.
No, too late. No, I already banged the gavel. There's no take back.
Tiny towel. That's it.
The gavel has spoken.
The gavel has spoken. There's no take backs of the gavel. So I'm sorry. You're getting the Vanessa one.
Towel.
Congratulations, Gil. You're the only one who's allowed to use it for those purposes.
Yeah, huge honor.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you.
Huge honor. That's right. It's a huge honor. You hear that? All right. Elizabeth, you feel like this solved your problem or not really?
Yeah, this will help. I am glad I got to air out his dirty laundry on the radio. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice cleansing.
All right.
feeling.
Well, beautiful. Thank you both, and good luck. And by the way, happy anniversary. That's another happy couple, I think. I'm not exactly sure.
Oof.
Get them those tiny towels ASAP. Let's overnight those. Sounds like they need them. We got to take a quick break. If you have an issue that you'd like us to solve in a petty claims court, as you just heard a moment ago, we will tackle any issue. You can slide in our DMs, Klein Alli Show, or leave your message information on the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT.
Open the floodgates, 626. Can I get a tiny towel? My wife is gone for a month. I think there are more cases now being made for people who can do these things to the towel.
Get that person a tiny towel. Quick break. Back in a moment. World premiere new Sublime. Get your tickets to see Sublime, and then the band Sublime will be in the studio next.
106.7 KROQ. KROQ.
Klein Alli Show.
Alabama.
Economy classic.
Classic is the greatest. It's time for Where'd You Go? How Far'd You Go? Date Jake and an actual date with someone. All we know is that he met her on Tinder and she's an English teacher. That's all we know. Everything else we will try to figure out together. We'll let you play along. Here we go.
Where'd you go? How far'd you go? Did you guys go play bingo? Where'd you go? How far'd you go? Did you guys take a slow or no?
All right, we'll let some listeners get in with some questions as well. The only questions we cannot ask you are where did you go, how far did you go, but we can ask you anything else about you or this person, and then we will try to figure out where you went and how far you went on the date. The fact that he even told us about it, Alli, makes me think that something good happened, because if it was just a total colossal failure, he may have kept it to himself.
It's funny because Jake he's got a pretty good poker face. If he is like, yeah, I want to date, you're like, oh, what happened? He could be like, I had sex all night.
Right.
Or he could be like, it went horrible.
Right, trunk burger, another trunk burger.
Yeah.
Also, you know what's funny is that I did a little bit of research right now on Tinder, and Jake had a higher tier than normal Tinder profile thing. Yeah, because Tinder's free, and then you get a basic version. Then there's Tinder Plus, that's $10. Tinder Gold, that's $15, and he has Tinder Platinum, that's $19.
Fancy Tinder. Well, I mean, as 949 says, he's Tindering for 2.
They think it's a throuple when they go with Jake, I guess.
That's crazy.
Jake,
Jake's thirsty.
Jake,
huh?
it's funny because
And you still only at 2.
That was the platinum plan.
Yeah.
Jake, that's amazing. Did you know you were paying for the highest tier of Tinder?
No, I didn't.
There's a higher one. It's called Tinder Select, and this is a yearly subscription fee for $500.
Whoa.
Oh no, this one's $500 a month. Yeah.
What? A month?
A month?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Man.
Dude, people are spending $500 a month on Tinder?
That's crazy. The whole thing is
what
insane.
a waste of money.
I'm sure a lot of those people who are paying for it still don't even remember that. Like Jake remembered that he's still getting charged for it, but he's a platinum Jake.
I forgot the first week. I had to go and cancel my subscriptions thing.
What? Did you sign up for that because you were really trying to get, find someone to get laid?
Vanessa made it so we could do the AI challenge thing, and then I had it on my phone, and then I was drunk one night. I'm like, I'm going to sign up, and so I could start swiping on people, and I forgot.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Well, we each get one question. Where did he go? How far did he go on this date? Alli, would you like to begin?
Yes. Jake, what was the first thing you messaged this person? What did you say?
Are you real?
I don't.
I probably just like, hey, how's your week going? I think is what I said.
Hey, how's your week going was your opening line?
I think so. After we matched, something like that.
Okay.
All right, Omar, I got a question for Jake the Nerd. We're going to get into where he went, how far he went on this date in a moment.
Yeah, I know a lot about. I mean, we work with the guy. You know what? I hear something that's. What's your landscaping downstairs?
Oh. The same question you would ask anybody else. You're right.
You got a ball throw action going on. What's going on there?
It's trimmed.
Oh.
It's trimmed? Like how?
Oh.
Like short.
No.
Just short?
Next.
Like a mohawk? Like you got like a little landing strip down there? Or?
No, it's all the same. All short.
Oh, okay. Like how? What's the length? Like a half an inch?
That's enough, Omar. That's enough. A lot of detail. Jesus Christ. I need to write a new question because I also had a ball throw question. So I'll give you mine in a second. Hey, Maria, go ahead. You have one question now. We'll get into where he went, how far he went on the date. But what is your question for Jake the Nerd?
Did he prepare with a trunk burger this time?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I was going to ask something similar. You always have a consolation meal, and I know you're not as hungry anymore now, thanks to Lasara. But did you have a consolation burger last time? I think your first date with Tina, you had a trunk burger, a burger waiting in the trunk for after the date. If it went well or didn't go well, did you have any sort of a consolation meal waiting for after this one?
No, I ate right before.
Oh, you did eat right before. That's a good question.
Ate right before.
Kimberly, you got a question for Jake the Nerd. Go ahead. What is your question?
Ball throw questions are out.
Yeah.
Did you go in a car to the date?
All right, that's a great question. Was there? Did you pick her up in your beat-up car?
No, I did not pick her up in my beat-up car.
Oh, okay, good question. All right, Jake, I'll give you the final question right now. Have you self-pleasured since the date?
No.
It's a good question, Klein.
Thank you.
No.
You probably couldn't.
Were you waiting for a good question?
Yes.
That's basically what I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's right.
I couldn't. I watched Alli's video.
All right. Oh, that's good.
Thank you so much.
That'll cure you. That'll cure you of your ills, my friend.
I have cured someone of their panty
I
fetish.
believe it. Hey, we're going to check that world premiere of Alli's Panty Haul video coming up in moments. All right, we've learned a little bit about Jake. But now the only questions that matter, which is where'd you go, how far did you go on the date? A real match on Tinder. He's a platinum Tinder man. Who knew? Jake will cut many expenses and lots of things, but not when it comes to his Tinder. He is the second most expensive tier there is.
I think I know exactly what happened.
All right.
So,
what day was this, Jake?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Sunday date.
So here's what I think happened. I think he messaged back and forth with this girl. This girl, he said, was a listener to the show. I don't think that she would have swiped and chatted with Jake if she wasn't already in on Jake. I don't think she would have been like, I'm still deciding.
Right.
You know what I
So
mean?
she thinks she decided sex.
I think that she decided early on that sex was going to happen. But, of course, Jake wants to make everything convenient for him. So he suggested
Come to me.
go to a bar within walking distance of where I live. He met her at that bar. They had a few drinks, and then they walked back to his place to watch some stupid movie that no one's heard of. And then during the movie, they started up and had sex.
You ever see Anime in a Shack?
And she's like, sure, I don't know.
Right, I got it.
And then they had sex, and they're going to see each other again.
She wanted the novelty of Jake the Nerd.
I'm sure she wanted to see the Jake Shack.
I agree. There's no chance he left Burbank for the date. The date 100% happened in Burbank, probably within a 3-block radius of where he lives.
At first, I thought he was going to go to that taco place he won't shut up about.
Oh, right.
Because he found a new taco place right down the street from where he lives.
That's what I ate right before.
Okay. So I thought he took her there, but I guess he went there beforehand.
Alli, you know what? Knowing Jake, you could have gone there beforehand and during and after. All right, Omar, what's your guess? Jake the Nerd's big Tinder date. Where'd he go?
Well, I
How
think,
far did he go?
Alli's absolutely right. She had already made a decision that she was going to go all the way with Jake, so they definitely had sex.
Like she's into oddities.
Yeah. And as far as the date, I think they just, they met somewhere. They went on a hike. I know Jake's a big hiker. I think they just wanted to get to know each other, so they went on a hike somewhere.
Hike.
Yeah.
Interesting. We can hike for a 3-block radius around this taco truck. Yeah. I'm going to let Maria play along with us because she asked a question. Maria, where did he go? How far did he go on the date? You're a woman. Maybe you give a different opinion.
I'm a woman, too.
Shut up, sir. Go ahead, Maria.
I think that he took her to that bar that he always frequents, and he took Kibby, and I think that they did go all the way.
Also, 3 guesses for all the way.
Yeah, I think so.
Platinum Jake.
Also because Jake would be like, so what are we doing here? You know, he would be like, if we're going to do this, let's do it.
Kimberly, you got to ask a question as well. I'll let you take a guess. Where'd he go? How far did he go on the date?
I think he went to the same place, the bar that they said probably had 2 or 3 shots, and got a little tipsy, maybe had another buzzball at his place, and then went all the way.
310 has an interesting guess on the text line. I'm going to guess that she went to second base with Jake's boobs, which is a great guess.
Motorboat?
That she felt Jake up for a change.
Cool.
All right, Jake, listen, I think it's very clear.
And with all this, we are very happy for you if you did get laid.
He didn't get laid. I'm pretty confident about that. He did have a pep in his step today, but I think it's just because he keeps losing all that weight.
Right, natural pep.
I think that it did involve a park with his dog, because he probably had to go to the park anyway for his dog. Jake doesn't prioritize the dates, as you know. So it was, I'm going to take the dog out to the park if you want to come meet Kibby. They were at a park.
I don't think his dog can walk anymore, though.
Oh, yeah, she's all atrophied out because he just carries her around, lugs her around that cleave.
I think.
So I'm going to say, I still think. It's a hub of activity at KROQ right now. Understandably, we are about to world premiere a brand new Sublime song over the airwaves of 106.7. Think of all the times. So how many people heard Sublime for the very first time on this radio station? And to hear a brand new song, lead vocals, the son, Jacob Knoll, who, as you know, took over not necessarily for his father, but after growing up around the music his entire life. Really, it's become a part of him. The DNA of Sublime is back in Sublime, and this new song I think you're really going to like. We will be world premiering it the second we're done with the ADD News. Also going to give you tickets to see Sublime, not once, but potentially twice. You get to see them at the Vans Warped Tour, Long Beach, hometown show, and then again potentially in Vegas as part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. And if that was not enough, Sublime, the actual band, will be in our studio as well to hang out and get into an exciting new round of Do You Know the Band on Your Shirt Sublime Edition. So we got lots to get to over the next 5 minutes plus here on KROQ. But first, a look at your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Every time we find new vices in America, we make them more and more enticing to children. And here's the next thing that they're accidentally eating. Zyn pouches.
Oh, yeah.
They've
Those
moved
are
on
cool.
from Tide Pods and weed gummies and moved on to Zyn pouches. And if you haven't seen these things, they are like little rectangular white bags. They kind of look like chiclets. And if you place them right under your lip, that's what most people do when they ingest Zyn. It's kind of like the modern day chew. People are all up in it. A lot of people that I see now are walking around with Zyn that never chewed tobacco or had that habit in the first place. And now, so are your children. Incidents of kids ingesting nicotine pouches are up 763%.
Is this one of the things where you have to kind of like, put it under your lip and then you have to carry around a spit cup?
No, I don't
You don't
think
have to
you don't have to spit.
Oh, you don't have to spit?
No.
What's the fun in that? I might be in on this.
Yeah, I think I'm in on it too. I want to get in on Zyn.
Jake's right, though. I think spitting is fun.
Yeah. Well, we can spit.
You gotta do the whole...
You probably can spit. You know what you do?
Get one of those spittoon buckets?
Yeah, and then when you're mad at someone, you can spit on their shoe.
There you go. You can still spit, Alli. You don't have to play by the rules of the Zyn, but I think you want to get as much of the Zyn in your system as possible, so you don't want to waste it. You want to suck it all down.
Yeah. Well, and I think that because it's so easy to walk around with, and it is less disgusting, I guess, in habit than chewing tobacco, people are all about it. And now kids are like, oh, this is fun to eat, and then they're getting all like wired up on nicotine. Yeah, and
I think you have to, because a lot of the stores are out of it. They have big signs now, liquor stores, like sold out of Zyn, stop asking, or that when they get it in, it's a big deal. But I think if we find the right kids, we can probably get it from them.
I think a kid, though, would not like the way it makes them feel.
I think that's what they like. They want that rush. Cause it's
but I don't know
I
don't know if kids are ingesting it to get high. I think they're just like, this looks like candy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's they claim it's accidental. I mean, I'm sure there's kids that are doing it on purpose too, but it's one of those things
where
like
canisters do look like where they house mints.
It looks like bubble yum.
They look
I mean, the container looks like a candy thing.
Right. Well, that
you
was
know?
the whole issue with all the vape. Remember, for a while, it was all these vapes were like, what adult is going out there getting fruity pebble flavored vapes?
Right, exactly.
And then Beer Mug's like, that's me. That's my favorite flavor. And we're like,
And then the weed gummies started coming in all that crazy packaging that looked
Oh,
just
and then
like
they
candy.
also have like sour gummy worms.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, there's
confusing.
like they had all kinds. They name it. They had a candy for it.
Right.
A weed version of any candy.
They need to just make canisters that have spikes on them or something like that, you know? Or, you know, the kids, when they grab them, they get electrocuted.
Yeah, make them look like books.
Or maybe child-proofing.
Well, that's too difficult. Forget
No,
that.
spikes are fun.
Yeah, let's put spikes on them, like Omar said.
All right, here's a crazy story about kids.
Barbed
also.
wire canister.
This one is not as fun, but it's about a surrogacy dupe. Klein, you teased this story a little bit during Bamboozled earlier this hour, but here's what happened.
A twisted story developing in Arcadia where several surrogate mothers say they were duped into carrying a child for the same couple who have now been arrested on suspicion of child abuse. And the number of children involved in the bizarre story is staggering.
Yeah, 21 children aged 2 months to 13 years old have been taken into protective custody.
You know how many Zyn packets that is? It's a
Oh,
lot.
man, that's a
It's
lot.
kind of worst case scenario, something that is almost unbelievable unless you're living it.
So it's crazy because these surrogates are all doing something nice by going, okay, if somebody can't have a kid, I want to help them. I don't mind being pregnant. There are some people that just love being pregnant, but they're done having kids themselves. So a lot of these women were like, I hooked up with this surrogacy company and they said, okay, you're going to, carry a surrogate for this couple. But then the surrogate would also go to, or the surrogacy company would go to another lady and go, you get pregnant too, and you get pregnant too. And suddenly all these women are pregnant for this one couple. And I don't understand what the point is, though, because then this couple just has 21 kids. And I'm like, are they weirdly obsessed with getting new babies?
Isn't Trump giving
but it was weird because
the $5,000 check per kid now? Is that happening? Because maybe that's why. Want to get that cash.
That would be true, but I don't think that's in effect yet.
Well,
the age difference is really wild because the guy is 65 and I think the lady's only 35 years old.
Yeah, and then it's
the
like
ones that are getting the kids.
So
yeah.
what do they want to do? What is the gain for them at all? Because they also
That's
have to
crazy.
pay for this. It's not like anyone's making money but the surrogate.
Yeah.
Organ harvest.
It's organs. That's got to be organs, right? It's got to be. Guys, we're going to give you this Sublime song that you've heard many times before. And then the second this song is over, Sublime will be in our studio to world premiere a brand new song. And caller 20 right now will get tickets to see them. That's not bad. 800-520-1067. Let's go. It's KROQ.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, hell yeah. There's certain days where this job's a lot more fun, and those days happen to be when Sublime is in the KROQ studios to world premiere a brand new song, which you'll get in just mere moments. Also, caller 20 right now, tickets to see Sublime, Vans Warped Tour. It's happening all over again, although, Jacob, this will be your first ever Vans Warped Tour as the frontman of your band.
Yeah, man, we just did we did the DC Warped Tour, so that was the official first, and now we got Long Beach coming up, man. What's up, everybody? What's up, Los Angeles?
This is
Jacob
exciting.
and Eric with Sublime. We're so stoked to be here.
Eric, good to see you, bud.
Good to see you.
Good. Thanks for being back. I know that we're going to world premiere the song in just a moment, Ensenada, but we'd like you guys to be able to give away tickets to a listener right now. Obviously, phones are full. You know you have a power over everyone in Southern California.
Power?
A lot of power right now. And this person is going to get tickets at least
exactly
to see
like
you.
that.
They're going to get tickets to see you at least in Long Beach, hometown show. But also they could end up seeing you in Vegas, the upcoming show you're doing with Pennywise. That is where you take over the whole Vegas thing that's happening. I don't even have the information here, but it's...
You don't have the information?
It's basically going to be a
Hold
rad
on.
party. It's going to rock. We're taking over all of Vegas, and the mayor is letting us utilize all of the strip clubs in the city. And so if you win the ticket, you get to come with us.
That's amazing.
And yeah.
Wait, so you get to like strip club hop?
That's right, with Sublime.
The lady out there, Vanessa, just told me what those are. I hadn't heard about it. Apparently there's these folks that'll take off their clothes for money.
Yeah, Vanessa knows about
it.
Vanessa, of course,
just
is
said-
the one
were
who
you
knows
lying to me, or is
everything.
that
I wasn't
real?
lying.
That's a real
you
thing.
were kidding.
And he didn't know about
I
it
don't
before.
joke about those
Yeah.
types of things.
Vanessa, I can't believe you just insulted the band Sublime by teaching them about
About
clubs.
strippers.
They were being serious.
This is a PG band.
We're a very serious band. And in all seriousness, this Vegas show's going to rock, and it's going to be awesome. And the Vandals and Pennywise and us and my boy Strange Case from Ventura, we're stoked on them being a part of it. So come on out, and maybe I was telling the truth about the mayor letting us have private access
I
to all
know.
the strip
We'll have
clubs,
to
so-
find out ourselves.
Yeah, there's only
guys,
one way to know.
I need a number from you right now, Jacob, 1 through 8. That will be the official 20th caller to call KROQ right now. So go ahead and give me a number.
we'll
Any
go
number
with
at all.
8.
Hey, Frank,
Yes.
please
Yes,
say hi to Sublime.
Hi. Sublime. I went to a Long Beach show back in the day. House party.
Oh,
This
no
is
way.
back in the day. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's always back in the day for Eric.
Describe your face. Maybe Eric will remember you. What do you look like?
Oh, what do I look
yeah,
like?
it's you.
Eric remembers everybody he
That's me.
meets. Go ahead.
5'7", brown hair.
Yeah, that guy.
5'7" brown hair,
That sounds
definitely.
about right. Hey, good news.
Like
You
Bradley.
just won
Yeah.
tickets to see Sublime again.
Awesome.
You're going to go to the Vans Warped Tour
Unbelievable.
Long Beach, and hopefully
Yeah,
we call you
Frank.
on Monday. Maybe you get to hang with those guys in Vegas. So hold on, Frank, big winner. All right, let's world premiere the song right now. We've stalled enough.
Oh, we're going to do it?
We're going to do it right now.
We're gonna do it right now.
No one's heard this before. So what
Los
do you
Angeles, you are stoked.
what do you want to say about this song before we play it for the masses for the very first time?
We're just really happy. We had a fun time making it. Our boy John Joseph and Zano and, me, Bud, and Eric, of course, and Trey and our DJ Dougie. It's just it's a labor of love, and we had a lot of fun, and you're stoked.
Here we go, world premiere time. Brand new Sublime for the first time ever. Anywhere in the entire world, you're hearing it on KROQ. It's called Ensenada. Listen to this.
Your exclusive.
That's when things got out of control.
Hey, it's Jacob Knoll of Sublime.
I do anything I can the wrong way.
We wrote this song with our uncles. It's called Ensenada, and we're about to hear it right now. So we love you guys. To everybody out there in SoCal, thanks for always supporting and listening to music, and we hope you and your family are well.
Sublime Ensenada.
KROQ.
That is world premiere music from Sublime on KROQ. You've heard it nowhere else except right here. It's called Encino. In our studio right now, Jacob Noel, Eric is here as well. People on the phone loving the new song.
Now, if you hear people partying in that song,
Can you tell Kaylee to look it up on her phone?
Hey, you're on KROQ now. You're blowing it. You're on with Sublime, Salvador. Good morning.
Oh, hi. Wait, Salvador?
Yep. Yes, hi. Yeah, this is Salvador from Long Beach.
Is that you,
I
dude?
just wanted to say hi to Jacob and congratulate the band on
what are you doing?
the
How
new
did you get it?
music.
You guys want to see how many
And
times
so-
Sal has texted me? I'm sorry I don't get back to you, Sal.
So
How you doing, man?
all
This is the only
You
way
guys
to
wanna see it?
contact
It's
Jake.
easier to get in touch with Jacob through calling KROQ than texting. He wants to say great news.
Salvador, I love you, man.
I'm not kidding. Should see.
Oh my gosh, there is a string of texts from you, Sal, that
You
are
got-
all unanswered.
You
I
gotta
think
change
you're a
your number.
stalker.
Guys, first response on the text line 626. Absolute banger, anthem of the summer. Well done,
Yeah.
Sublime, great
If you
song.
hear all the sounds
818.
of people partying in that song, it's from this recording called Mexico Asshole. I can't say that word.
Right, asshole, right.
Yeah. And they're playing down there. It's you guys all jamming. And pretty much near Ensenada. And Zinger was in a surf contest there at the time. And so there was just all this in-between footage of people partying, and that's where the idea of the song started.
So-
we just watched that video, and we're like, how do we capture this vibe?
Yeah,
You know?
it's there's something about all the Sublime songs, right? But it is always it's good time. It's backyard hang. It's beach party.
It was
It's
a huge just jam of like all their friends and all their buddies, and it wasn't even like this ginormous packed thing. Just people having fun. It almost didn't matter about the pomp and circumstance. So I'm just really happy this song's coming out right now because I think it's summertime, and I think people are just eager to get out there and have fun.
Yeah,
again,
it's funny because we were talking a couple days ago about how partying in general in America is down, how people just aren't going out and partying anymore. And so
Bacchus is displeased, Dionysus is displeased. You need to get out there and you need to offer up your good times for the party god and spill some wine and make a little love, life's too short.
In a moment, guys, we do a thing where we approach people that are wearing Sublime shirts. I don't know if you know this, but your band is probably the most misrepresented band of all time as far as people wearing the shirts that don't know a lot about the music.
That's okay.
You're
They're
okay
allowed
with
to.
it. But we're
not going to gatekeep them.
We approached a lot of people. I want you to meet just some, and some of these people are diehard Sublime fans. Others are not. And just here are just some of the people we're going to play the game with you guys in a moment. And we're going to listen to that song again. We're going to world premiere it a second time for those of you that already have short-term memory loss. But listen to this.
What's your name?
Ryan,
what's on the back of your jacket?
Sublime.
Are you a big Sublime fan?
Yes, I am.
So you're going to hear from these people. They're all wearing Sublime stuff.
What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris, you're wearing a Sublime shirt. Where'd you get that shirt?
Name 10
I just bought it today at Spencer's.
So that guy just got the shirt day of. And then,
Spencer's of all places.
then there's this guy.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam from where?
From Utah.
What do you do for a living?
I sell men's clothing, so like suits, shirts,
name
ties,
10
socks,
clothes.
slacks.
Adam, where'd you get that shirt?
I got it at a Sublime concert when they came to Salt Lake.
All right, sweet.
That's a real fan.
So that's a real fan. You can tell. You can already tell in the voice. So we'll get to that. We'll come back. We're going to listen to the song again. Sublime is hanging out with us. We're live on YouTube right now as well. Just some more feedback from the first song because you guys have worked on it for a while. Paul, you're on with Sublime. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, what is up, Sublime?
Yo.
I'm such a huge freaking. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't cut. I'm such a huge fan, man. Like I can't even believe I'm talking to you right now. My first shirt, I got it at a swap meet. It's the Sublime original Skunk Records design on the back. And yeah, my favorite song is Romeo. I love you guys so much.
Yeah,
and I'm
we'll play
so
that one
excited
at Warped
you're
Tour.
here.
Yeah, listen, that's going to be
We're gonna
coming
play
your
that
way. Warped Tour, then the Vegas show. We'll
We
come
love
back.
you. Thank
Lots
you.
to get into with Sublime. If you missed the world premiere song, fear not. We got it coming up for you again in moments. And here are the details if you want to see Sublime in Vegas.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least. Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day. The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to KROQ at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way. Frustration, domination, know that we have always been down, down. Move along, move along.
Score for tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for KROQ Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ.
Keep listening for your chance to win. KROQ, courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready because I already think I know what this is, but there's an intervention that is apparently being called, and I am, I guess, the victim. Is that the right word? No?
No, you're the recipient. Yeah,
you're the victim. Excuse me. It's
you've got this wrong already.
I'm doing something that is affecting you all, and you would like to intervene
Numerous
on
things.
Yeah, but Klein, we have to start out by saying we love you. And we're telling you this because we love you and we want the best for you. And I know you're turning into the person that you don't want to be. I know that you would see yourself walking down the street and you would say, that poor sucker, I can't believe he's living his life that way.
Well, I don't accept your love.
Why?
Well,
Come on.
This
is just resistance.
This is a silly way to start. And usually I thought the way it's supposed to work is I'm supposed to walk into a room thinking that we're having a pizza party, and then you guys are all sitting in a circle going
let's get some pizza.
Yeah, I mean, you could have at least gotten me some effing pizza here.
Okay.
That was always the most jealous of that part of the intervention, was the part where the people got like a cool surprise party for like a second, and then they realized, oh, wait.
And they're like, have a seat. We're actually in a conference room.
Yeah, like I at least wanted that part of it.
Oh, everyone's here. Hey, guys. What's going on?
This is my half birthday?
It was like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
There's something new that you're doing. There have been things that you've been doing for a while. Yes, you are on your phone a lot, and we'll get to that. But there is something specifically I want to bring up, and then I'll let everyone else share different ways that you're affecting them negatively.
Not Vanessa. She's not sharing, is she?
Yes, she is.
I'm sharing.
Vanessa. Thought we're cool.
Now, after the show is over, 95% of the time, as soon as we get off the air, we say our goodbyes, have a moment to ourselves, start to talk about the show for tomorrow and what we want to do. You take out your AirPods and you put them in your ears and you just leave them there. Might not be on a phone call, might not be watching or listening to anything, but you've got them in there. I called you out on this at one point and you said it's so I don't lose them.
Yep.
You're the guy that's
that.
walking around with AirPods in at all times, even though you're not on a phone call. And you will do this during meetings. You will have your AirPods in during meetings while we are trying to put together the show. I have no idea what you're looking at. If anything, I don't know if you're paying attention or not. Don't be the AirPods guy. Please. You're bigger than this. You're better than this. You don't need to be the AirPods guy. Just put them away.
All right. Well, let me just start by saying I can already stop this problem. I lost them.
Oh, great. All right, next.
Really? You did? You lost them?
Yeah, because...
So your big plan did not work whatsoever?
Yeah, because I didn't put them in my ears one time, and now I've lost them. So I have the case, but I don't have the AirPods.
But there are many different things that you are doing to avoid direct communication and contact. Jake, do you want to go next?
No, hold on. I thought we just solved the problem. Problem solved.
No, there's
numerous problems.
There's numerous problems that are funneling through the same thing.
BS. That's not how interventions work. You pick one thing. You're on meth. Let's deal with the meth.
The problem is that you're not present and you're not listening. There are a lot of different ways that you're doing this, and there are a lot of different people who are affected by this individually.
I listen better than anyone. I'm the best listener. I do.
Jake?
Yes, dear Klein.
Oh, I hate this. I'm not listening.
Your behavior has affected me negatively in the following ways. When I load audio onto Vox and tell you what it is, and you don't acknowledge that I said anything, and I have to say, "Do you hear that?" and you still don't say anything. And I say, "Klein," you go, "Yo, yeah." And then when I talk to you over the comm to tell you something or ask you if you're good on audio, and you don't answer me. But actually, it's worse. You do answer me, but you don't take the effort to press the button. And I see you on video not pressing the button, but saying stuff as if you pressed the button. I can't hear you if you don't press the goddamn button.
Wow.
Well, this is not a good intervention.
Also, you still owe me $300.
First of all,
that's irrelevant.
I've seen intervention. They've never yelled at the person like that and made them feel bad about it.
No, they're supposed to cry instead.
We do a lot of checks and secondary checks. It's too many checks. I say, can you put the audio in? If the audio's in, to me, that mission accomplished. I don't need hey, did you get the audio? You need a good job? You need a pat on the ass?
He needs confirmation that you received it.
Alli, how annoying is pushing this button?
It's not annoying.
Oh,
You reach for it, and you're like an inch away.
And then you can't do the extra inch.
Right.
I end up pushing it a lot for you because you can't make the effort.
Klein, let me bring up something that just happened like 10 minutes ago, and I did not get confirmation on this, and this is part of the problem. Is I put in this brand new, shiny goat line bed that we're supposed to use when we go through the goat line bed, right?
Yes.
And I chime in, and you're distracted because you edit everything last minute. I'm like, hey, dude, just so you know, the goat line bed is in there, and I don't hear anything. So I'm guessing that you heard me and you see it in the system because I loaded it in the system.
That was a fail.
Did you play the goat line bed?
No, I did not.
No. Why?
I had my AirPods in. I was tuning you out.
Which 909 said, what do you care, Alli? It's none of your business what he's doing with his AirPods. And generally, it's not.
No, I don't
it's
want to
when
be that
we
guy.
are at work
I don't want
in
to
a
be that
meeting.
guy. Sometimes you see some people that you see go, I don't like that. I don't know that person, but I don't like them based on that. And I don't want to. Once people get to know me, they don't like me. But I want them to get to know me first. I don't want them to not like me just on how I appear.
Exactly.
And when I put the AirPods in, it was my plan to not lose the AirPods.
But in a meeting situation where you're talking to people, it cancels out like 75% of the audio, the sound.
No, it doesn't, because they're not on.
Yes, it does.
They're just resting.
Not on. How big are your ears?
Dude, look at them. They're huge. Look how big my ears are. They're
No
massive.
wonder you lost them.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think could be in there right now.
All right,
There are
Johnny.
4 pairs in there.
Johnny, do you want to go?
I don't like this intervention, and I think we've covered it.
I'm ready.
We've covered enough. One thought per break, guys. Too many thoughts.
Okay, mine is really quick. Mine is just, and I know this kind of lends itself to your disability, but I have...
Lends itself to my disability. You're the guy that thought the Iditarod was hauled around by a bunch of Jamaican guys.
All right, stop deflecting.
It lends itself to your ADT, but I have one for when you want.
ADT?
You got the disability.
Your security
pal.
system?
All right, let's move on to Vanessa.
All right, let's hear Johnny out. I like what he's saying. Go ahead.
Whenever we're talking to you or I'm talking to you, you do this thing where you kind of listen, but then like after like 4 or 5 seconds, you start like drifting and walking away from when we're talking to you. And you're like halfway out the door with your bag, and you're like, all right, yeah, I'll tell Senator, and then you get caught up in a conversation.
Guys, I understand the point.
Yes, but then what Omar's saying is that you aren't really listening. You're just trying to make us think that you're listening to us.
I am listening. Sometimes it doesn't need to be said in such a long... Johnny will say, like, hey, I'm going to post something today at 2 o'clock. I go, all right, cool. To me, that's everything I need. He goes, thinking about 2 is better than 2:30, because if I go 2:30, it's going to be too close to it. I walk out. I don't need all that. It's too much information.
All right.
I got a busy day.
Vanessa?
Piggybacking at everyone, pretty much. Is that how you say it? Anyways, when we have meetings and you're on your phone.
Guys, I hate meetings.
And you're like in social media, I don't know if you're paying attention to what I'm saying. And you know I don't speak very well, so I need full attention.
Vanessa, what did you just say?
Exactly.
I know what you said. In fact, here's the big...
we are not feeling heard, is what we're telling you, Klein.
You're a bunch of whiners is all.
You're not listening.
Can I say something? Alli thinks because she's doing this on a keyboard, she has her computer. I use my phone for everything. My computer is almost useless.
You use it for everything because you like that we don't know what you're doing on it.
I don't care what you do. You put it on. You can put all my stuff up on the screen. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not.
Yes, but you're also. We've learned that humans are not good multitaskers. You can't be reading things, pulling clips on your phone, and listening to us at the same time.
Yeah,
you're not able to do it.
But you're doing it on your computer, right? So you think because you have a laptop.
No, I'm filling out the schedule. I'm working.
Right. Yeah. What do you think I'm doing on my phone? So you think you're better than me because you're going.
I'm typing. Yeah, that's more official.
Vanessa's asking us, hey, do you guys want to have this guest on? Now, as soon as she says that, I'm already on their Instagram looking at it going, let's see what this guest, let's see what they got going on. I'm already researching things she's talking about.
Yes, but then we will ask you a question and you will not answer.
I'm sorry, what?
909 said he is listening. He just doesn't care.
KROQ, Klein, Alli show. Sublime is hanging out in the studio with us because why the hell not? It's celebration of new music, which will world premiere to the rest of everyone else. The riff raff starting
because we're in the studio.
10 a.m. But right now we give it to you, Ensenada. The next song we play on KROQ will be once again the world premiere of Ensenada.
I think we just heard the inspiration for Ensenada.
Fascinating story.
Yeah,
right
see,
there.
I can't. They're actually like, what stories you guys want to tell on here? It's like,
well, you should tell that one. That was a great story.
I don't know if I want the world to. No, because my chick's probably listening.
Right. But then you can say you made it up for the radio like we tell our wives every night.
I made up all this. In fact, I made up being in a band. Or
you're not even at KROQ right now.
I'm not even at
KROQ. Yeah. Jacob is here.
Eric's anywhere. In
Eric
his
is here. Eric, you know where you are right now, right?
Yeah, directly above the center of the earth.
That's right. He's got it right.
By the way, Eric, last time he was here with Kevin Ryder, Sublime has a parking pass, I think, at this point. They've been to KROQ so many times. But last time they were here, Eric broke into the Sublime tequila bottle that they had brought.
They brought us a bottle of tequila 2 times ago when we were celebrating Feel Like That. And then Eric has had most of the bottle of tequila.
Yeah, it's almost
done. We
done.
store things here, guys. It wasn't a gift. You interpreted it as that.
Yeah, we're like, oh, cool, how nice.
Keep it at your house.
Let me just
My mom
listen.
said I couldn't keep it either.
I don't want to gatekeep your fans, and they always want to say hi when you're here. So go ahead. Sharina, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Oh, my God. Hi, guys. What's up?
Yeah, Sharina, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you so much. I was this angry 12-year-old like 30 years ago, and I found Sublime, and you all saved my life. When I was 18, I snuck out of school. I ditched school when I got a secondhand smoke tramp stamp on my back.
Nice. Dude, killer.
Yeah, I hid it from my parents, and then my dad found it like 4 days later. He's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's just temporary."
How long did you believe
not
that?
Temporary.
Yeah. Not a good
This isn't Hannah.
Not a good hiding job, by the way. 4 days is all she can make it.
It's temporary is a terrible lie. That will really backfire on you.
I'm happy the music's helped you out, and it's meant so much to you.
Yeah, there's so many fans of yours for so many reasons. And before we get into the Do You Know the Band on your shirt, because I know you don't care who wears your merch, as long as they're happy. That's all that matters. We will get to that game in a moment. But
Yeah,
Alli,
also be nice to them, because maybe then they'll actually go buy the CDs,
Right.
man. Like, just
and you guys have
gateway. The shirt's a gateway.
Yeah, it's true.
What started as like Coachella, which was an interesting thing, but now it's been a while. You know, you're going to be at Vans Warped Tour on the 26th of July, hometown show for you, Long Beach, and then August 15th, 16th, Vegas, Park MGM. So lots of good opportunities to see Sublime in their current form. And of course, you guys just did KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas last year.
That's right.
So it's really exciting to watch what's happened and how much you have been.
I used to play the Silverback Christmas party, man. I mean, I think I'm really coming up.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, I know. There you go. And to think, like, the first Vans Warped Tour, you had just been born, that Sublime played at. And then now here you are 30 years later performing at the first revamp of Vans Warped Tour. You just have to not get kicked out this time.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin and, our boy. It's just... It's good. It did such a good job with this, man. When we played in D.C., I think anybody who had been there originally or always wanted to, live some of that magic, I think it's still there from what I understand from everybody I've heard from.
We're here, obviously, to celebrate your new song, which we're going to listen to again in a moment. But just to embarrass Alli quickly, because your songs are all about...
We don't need to. We don't have time for this.
Hold on. Alli thought she...
Sounds like we do.
Alli thought she wrote a song that was a summer vibe
We were
hit.
challenging each other to write a summer
You guys
anthem.
are always the soundtrack of summer. We are convinced that she unintentionally completely plagiarized the Sublime song, and I want you to get your honest opinion about this. Listen closely. This is her song about celebrating summer, but you tell me if she ripped you guys off and if you should sue her.
Hey, is it 3 o'clock? I think it's time to get a Slurpee from around the block because it's summer now, yeah. Get out of here, Books. I'm gonna eat a bunch of popsicles with my friend Brooke. Summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
Get me in a pool with the Flintstones push pop. Summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
I'm on a number 1 in the pool because I can't stop, won't stop. Summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
I see Jacob dancing.
Jacob, did she completely rip off Summertime?
Kid Rock.
Yeah, probably more like Kid Rock.
You ripped off Kid Rock.
Oh, that's so much worse. Eric, come on, man. Take another shot. It's ridiculous.
Alli just got herself a new nickname. Huh? There she
man.
is.
Kid Rock.
Reinvented music itself, dude. Maybe we're, it's too far avant-garde for us, and in 20 years...
It's ahead of our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Jacob.
I want you guys to play this game with us right now. This is Do You Know the Band on your shirt? And this is all people wearing Sublime shirts. And you just have to predict whether or not they will know the answers to these very basic questions about your band. Alli, whenever you're ready, hit the theme song. This is Do You Know the Band on your shirt? It is an inspiration. You have inspired this entire game based on this clip you're going to hear at the end of this intro. Listen to this.
Do you know the band on your shirt? Do you know the band on your shirt? Do you know the band on your shirt? Do you know the band
Sublime or something like that.
Now, that's a woman that was wearing a Sublime shirt. Didn't even know the name of the band was Sublime. She says it says Sublime or Sublime. And here are some actual real people. Listen to this. Here we go.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam from where?
From Utah.
What do you do for a living?
I sell men's clothing, so like suits, shirts, ties, socks, slacks.
Adam, where'd you get that shirt?
I got it at a Sublime concert when they came to Salt Lake.
All right, sweet. What type of dog was the mascot of Sublime?
Okay, now this was your dog when you were a baby, correct? I mean, this...
There's a picture of you and Bradley and the dog.
Yeah, you know this dog. So will this man know he is a fan and bought a shirt at one of your shows in Utah? Will he know that the mascot of Sublime is a Dalmatian?
Back then, he would have got bit by him.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, didn't that happen at Vans Warped Tour the first time? He was like biting a bunch of the skaters.
Yeah,
He don't like
all of
skaters.
those fire dogs were, Dalmatians are like that.
They're ornery, they're temperamental. He was always nice to my dad and me. It was funny because I could go up and F with them and mess with them, and he would just be all normal. Then one of my friends could come up and pet him. We're 4, mind you, and he would chomp him on the hand for the slightest little.
It's a good party trick.
Brad stuck his finger in his butthole one time just to get a rise out of Paul Leary.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that story.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He put his finger in the dog's butt. Right, to get a rise out of the dog.
Out of Paul Leary.
To get Paul. Right,
During the
yeah.
recording of the self-titled record.
And so do you think this fan of yours will know?
We'll know all that.
We'll know.
About the finger in the butt with the Dalmatian.
Do you think he'll know all of those stories?
No, there's a zero. I think that he must know the Dalmatian thing.
I would agree. I think he should know that. If he's a real fan, he should know Dalmatian. Let's
pretty
find
much their logo.
Let's find out.
Besides the sun.
I'm going to go with, I think a pit bull, like an American pit bull.
Oh, man, that is not good.
I thought the Dalmatian was even more ubiquitous than
the sun.
Yeah,
I would have said. I would have agreed. Here we go. Next question.
Yeah.
How many ounces to freedom is it?
How many ounces
Well,
to
he's got to
freedom?
get this one, right?
Yeah.
He's at the show.
He's at the show. He's
Did
wearing
his
the
chick
shirt.
drag him or something?
Let's find out. He must know this. Sublime says you'll know it.
Hell, now you got me on the spot. I'm at a blank. I'm sorry. I'm nervous, and I don't recall.
He's 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
I will say, in this guy's defense, he saw you in Salt Lake.
Yeah, maybe you didn't.
He's probably Mormon.
Yeah, maybe you didn't sing 40 ounces to freedom in Salt Lake. All right, here we go. Final question.
If you smoke 2 joints in the morning, when do you smoke the other 2?
All right, if you smoke 2 joints in the morning, when do you smoke the other 2?
Given with his track record, I'm going to say no. He does not.
1 in the morning?
Yeah.
Just one.
Hold on, you're changing the
How many are you at now, Eric?
In the morning, I smoke 1 1/2 at night.
This is
and then
what
I'm done.
And then I vape.
Because that's too much weed in one day.
Here's what he says.
Night, and then you smoke 2 joints in the afternoon, and then you feel all right.
Hey,
No.
finally got
You
it.
guys totally got that. Was so purposely set up because he
just when you lost faith, he came through.
He comes through.
Here's someone. This is a different fan now, and I think that they will have a better track record.
Where is Sublime from?
All right. Is this person going to know where you guys... This is a different person
Come
now.
on.
Sublime and Long Beach are so... The LBC is so...
And they say it in their music multiple times.
Right.
Like, if you listen to Sublime, you know where they're from because they say where they're from.
Will this woman know where you're from?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is Sublime from?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Okay.
And annoyed that we even asked the question. That's how annoyed. All right, here we go.
Who is Sublime's lead singer?
All right.
Okay.
Now, your father, we're going to go with that because this question...
Yeah.
So you think she'll know that? If she's a fan, she would know that.
Yeah, because my dad would say his name frequently in songs. So maybe this is all the bandmates' names. She'll say Bradley.
I hope she knows it because if not, I would say it's disrespectful.
Bradley Knowles.
There we
Wow.
go. Well, she said Knowles, but that's okay.
Well, she made you...
Like Beyonce.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I get Knowles or Noel.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's Noel, but I mean, who cares, dude? A bunch of old British dudes made up the name
Right.
hundreds of years ago. I mean,
That's
say it
true.
however you want.
A final question.
What's the name of their bassist?
Okay. Now, hold on.
If Brad mentions my name in a song, I don't know. She'd have to be a pretty dedicated fan.
You're sitting right here in front of us, Eric. Do you think she'll be able to come up with Eric?
I doubt it.
All right.
Eric,
you say
even
no.
when you're walking around a local grocery store, how often are you getting recognized? I mean, people obviously know you.
Well, when I lived in Long Beach,
all the time.
You can't even go anywhere, right?
Yeah, but now I live kind of out
in the sticks,
in the farmland, so I don't have to.
Can't wear that giant top hat. It's such a giveaway. You know?
That's not a cowboy hat. That's a giant top hat.
Here is what she said.
What's the name of their bassist?
You're killing me now, but I can't get him.
I had faith in this lady.
She lost all. And then there's this final contestant.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
Will she be able to finish this lyric? This is a different fan of Sublime now. Yes or no?
Forget about how badly Jake's singing it.
That was okay.
That's our Jake, by the way, not you.
Yeah.
Our Jake is a bad
Still
singer.
practicing, guys.
Yeah. Will she be able to finish that popular Sublime song?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It's like the biggest
I don't
one.
practice Santeria, ain't got no crystal ball. I ain't got no. I can't right now. I can't because I'm drinking.
I don't practice my guitar.
Can you name 3 Sublime songs?
Okay, yeah, there we go. What are your 3 favorite Sublime songs, Jacob, of all times?
Dude, I can name 3 right now.
Right.
I would hope so.
I would hope you could.
Amber, What's My Age Again?
No, wrong. Wrong band.
Dang it.
Wrong band. Wrong
Okay,
band.
my actual top 3 are All You Need, Greatest Hits, and STP. I like them because they show
STD?
STDs.
STDs.
They show
Can you
the
name 3 of
diverse
your own
quality.
songs, Eric?
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, see that, Alli? You don't try to fool Eric.
Those 3 are the best example of Sublime's, dynamic quality to blend genres and to just evolve on the spot.
Yeah.
And I think those are good picks because they're not quite deep cuts or, the biggest, hit ones. They're just right there in the middle. And I think some bands are only good enough as their best deep cuts or their biggest hits.
Well,
So
here's-
you really get to know a band at their
midpoint.
Yeah, well,
the songs. It's Olympic scoring. You don't
Listen to the
you don't
records.
go with the highs and the lows. You go with the mid. The mid
Listen
says
to the
everything.
record, and that's what the band is.
Here is what she said.
Yes, I can. I can name.
Santeria, What I Got Bad Fish.
Oh my god, so embarrassing.
Santeria, What I Got Bad Fish.
So
the big
you
3.
can't
Say
do
it.
Wait, yes, I can. 3 Sublime songs. Date Rape. I can't think of anything else right now.
That's what she thinks about when she's talking to Jake.
I can't think of anything but date rape right
That's
now.
all I got right now.
I drink too much beer. I don't know.
Oh.
This is so
Let's
embarrassing.
sample that. I drink too much beer. I don't know.
I know.
That's-
Don't blame the beer.
You want that? You want that for your next song?
Actually, no,
All right.
we'll put that on the record. We can
Listen,
I
I'm gonna
drink
give-
too much
I
beer.
drink too much beer. I don't know.
I'm going to give this to you right now. This is yours in a future Sublime song. Listen.
I drink too much beer. I don't know.
That's yours.
Yo, John Joseph, you listen to that? We're totally using that, dog.
Yeah.
Guys, let's world premiere it again. That's why they're here. This will not be available to the general public until 10 a.m., but as a KROQ listener, you are getting this exclusive. It is called Ensenada. It is a love letter. It is the official anthem of summer as far as we're concerned. Guys, we cannot thank you enough for coming by constantly whenever there's something that's going on that you want to share with the masses. You come to KROQ first. It means a lot to us.
Yeah.
This is like
Open
home,
door
dude. I grew up
policy.
listening to this station, man, and everybody who listens to it, it's all one big family. So Sublime got you through some hard times out there. It's just some music that you love. Whatever, man. Come on out to a show. Thank you, and I hope you and your family are doing well. We love you guys.
Here is your world premiere of Ensenada.
KROQ World Premiere exclusive.
That's when things got out of control.
Hey, it's Jacob Knoll of Sublime.
Summertime. I do anything I can the wrong way. Love is what I got.
We wrote this song with our uncles. It's called Ensenada, and we're about to hear it right now. So we love you guys. To everybody out there in SoCal, thanks for always supporting and listening to music, and we hope you and your family are well.
Sublime Ensenada.
KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alli Show. Thank you, Sublime, for stopping on by. And, you'll be able to hear that song, but you're going to have to wait another 15 minutes when it gets world premiere to the masses. That was an exclusive KROQ, and thank you for bringing that to us first. We greatly appreciate that. All right, Alli, we got to take a quick break. We got a lot to get into.
I feel drunk.
Yeah, we should not have done those shots of tequila with Sublime.
Oh, yes, we should
but
have.
But also we should have.
We polished off the bottle.
We'll get your ideas on the radio in a few moments with the return of the Dank Tank, turning your ideas into high profits. And
I forgot about summer hours.
Oh, yeah, the show's not over. We've got another hour to go.
To do this a whole another hour.
And then we have a big company meeting.
Oh, no.
Big company meeting we got to go to as well.
Right.
So let's bring more tequila in here. And we'll be right back after this quick break. If you need us, 800-520-1067. We still have to give away a cabana for 4 Wild Rivers Water Park. $100 food and beverage credit. Now we'll be going to the best idea we hear during the Dank Tank. Coming up next hour here, KROQ.
Klein, World Alli Famous Show. KROQ. Klein, Alli Show. Mornings on KROQ.
When you get a butt dial, Klein, is it just from your mom?
If my mom calls me 90% of the time, it is unintentional
yeah.
And it's her butt. And then when I tell her later, hey, you called me 9 times in a row this morning, she's always shocked.
But it's someone you talk to on a regular basis.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Last night, I received a butt dial from someone that I don't talk to very often at all. And it was a very mysterious, very X-rated voicemail.
What do you mean X-rated? Like they were having sex?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm interested in what you think and what your theory is of what is on this voicemail, because this is just a piece of what I heard.
Ow. Ow. Oh, my God.
Ah, gay. Right?
Vanessa, that's so quick to judge. What is that?
This goes on for minutes.
But maybe the guy needed help. Like he was pinned under like one of those IKEA furnitures to topple over on
He's
you.
in the bathroom after all those tacos.
Maybe this guy was $10K for LA.
Anything could have been going on, but it starts like this.
Hey Siri, shut the f up.
Whoa!
What?
Wow!
So aggressive, man.
Wow!
Damn.
That's the first thing you heard?
Yeah, and this is a guy that I know, but I don't. I can't even tell you the last time the last time I talked to him on the phone was when I was trying to rekindle with old friends when we were doing our forced resolutions. So it's been a very long time since I talked to him. He hasn't called me since that rekindling
Let me try to
moment.
remember. This is when we forced you to call random people from your phone you haven't spoken to in a while.
Yeah, and
you
this
had
is
a
the
lot
guy I
of
went
really
to elementary
awkward-
school with.
Is this the guy that's like
He's like a rocket scientist or something at Stanford.
Oh, he's really smart.
He's super smart, and I called him, and he was like on the way to Curacao for a vacation.
He sounds smart based on how he yells "F you" at Siri.
You know what it reminds me of? Remember when that paraglider crashed and he had Siri call 911?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Hey Siri, call 911.
Yes.
Call 911. Emergency.
Yeah.
Right?
That sound. Play yours, Alli. Now, hold on.
Ow. What the f is the voice? Goddamn. Oh.
What happened?
Are you talking to me?
Can we find it? Do you have the guy's number?
Not only do I have his number, we decided to call him because I wanted to confront him about this and see if he remembers anything about this.
Well, let's just play some bets for a second, because if you get you wake up, you have a random long ass voicemail. Usually, we all experience this, and it's someone that did not intend to call. And you usually just hear the sounds of pockets or someone walking. It's
Yeah, I
never
woke
good.
up to it and I was like, oh, this must be a drunk dial. But then as I'm listening to it, because remember Shannon Sharp did an accidental live stream of his sex?
Yeah, where's that audio? That sounded like
that was a real weird.
It sounded like Chewbacca going to town.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, "Ugh." It was real guttural.
Yeah,
right.
This is.
Do you have the audio of that?
Let me
Because
see.
that once again another accidental, and I think he accidentally.
Klein's never been so jealous.
Man, I've never made that noise or made anyone make that noise. I mean, it's wild. I got to start doing that more. Maybe I just.
What's you? Ow. I'm this person's end. It's not done at all.
And this is your guy.
Yeah.
How long did this message go on for? You got?
3 minutes.
Wow. All right. Well, hold on. Vanessa says he's on the hotline now. Let me say hi to... Should we say his name? You think he's going to want anonymity?
Peter.
Oh, hold on. Let me get him on. Hold on 1 second.
Sounds like he's playing with a Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome to live radio. You're on KROQ. What the hell was that?
Well, I think we all know what happened.
No, none of us know what happened at all.
Either you fell out of an airplane or you were having sex with Shannon Sharp. We don't know. We don't know what happened.
And an accident happened, and Alli got the best of it.
What was the accident?
What do you want me to say, Kevin?
We want you to tell us what happened exactly, because this is
painkillers.
There's words that I can't say on the radio.
Well, don't worry, we bleeped them the first time around.
Can you in a slightly cleaned up version? You hurt your junk, or is this in the backside?
No, just good times with whatever.
What? Oh man,
this is less clear than the voicemail you left me.
So
I want to party with Peter now.
Peter, is there?
Peter has a boat. Remember?
Is there another person involved in this, or is this just you?
There's another person, of course.
Oh, there is.
But yeah.
So this is. So we are hearing.
Do you want to talk to her right now?
Here she is.
Alli, you know Trisha.
Yes, I do know Trisha. Hi, Trisha.
Kevin knows you too. Kevin knows Alli too.
Hello.
Hey, Trisha.
Hi.
Hi. You know this message that is this your boyfriend or husband or what's this one night stand?
My husband.
Husband. Do you know this message he accidentally left on Alli's phone? I mean, listen. I don't know if you heard that. Listen.
Shut the f*** up. Ow. Ow.
You know about this at all, Trisha?
No, didn't know about that.
Ow.
You gotta be more careful.
This is the voice now. Goddamn. Ow. Are you talking to me?
Now, Trisha, are you
Is Trisha there?
Are you
or no?
involved in this? Because you're not on this recording at all.
No.
You were not involved in this, or you were there?
I don't believe I was there. And if I was, maybe...
He's in the back.
Put it back on the phone. Put it back on the phone.
Was Peter on poppers or something?
Okay, are drugs and sex involved, or both? What?
What?
Hold on. Guys, I am more confused now
Totally.
than I was at the beginning of this call.
Darn it.
Peter, was this a pleasure message or a pain message? Because we really can't tell.
I don't know if I want to continue this conversation.
Really? It's that private, Peter.
What did you say to her?
We just asked if she knows what that is. What is that? By the way, of all of the times to accidentally call someone and leave a message, I mean, this was a choice moment that Alli came in the morning. She goes, "You got to hear this message I got in the middle of the night."
It's not done at
What
all.
time did this message come in, Alli? Midnight?
12:30.
12:30 she got this. You're having a late night.
It's not done at all. Hey, did you have one of those 4-hour Viagra boners?
Oh.
All right, now I got to go back to my cell phone. Now I got to listen to the voicemail. Now I got to do a lot of stuff.
We'll play you the voicemail in its
right
entirety.
here.
I don't want to hear
Alli has the voicemail. We're all listening. It's a giant mystery.
Yeah, you heard it. I didn't hear it.
Someone's guessing maybe Peter has fleas too. Is it possible that he got the fleas?
I don't have fleas.
Listen to this message. I mean, this is out of control. I can't.
I'm using like 4 or 5 different painkillers. Ow. Oh. Oh.
Are you in active labor, Peter?
I think you're about 8 centimeters dilated at this point.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Alli, I'm going to kick your butt.
Thank God Alli shared
I guess
this
it's
with
going to
us.
hurt.
Yeah, Alli, what would it sound like if you kicked your butt? Play some audio. Let's see.
I'm trying to be polite because I'm on the radio.
Kick it.
Clearly he's embarrassed, but I'm just curious as to why he would be embarrassed.
I honestly was worried just because it sounds like you're in pain, and I think at one point you say you need a doctor. So I just want, for your sake, to know that you're all right.
By the way, you've earned the nickname on the text line. You've earned the nickname on the text line, Pegging Peter.
Oh, okay. Were you getting pegged?
I can't say that. Apologies.
You don't want to say what was happening there? You went to Stanford? I just want to point that out, right?
Yes, I worked at Stanford. I worked 30 feet underground with a bunch of scientists.
Oh, he's
now your phone's breaking up. Geniuses can make their phones.
Right, smart.
Do this.
All right, so you're not going to tell us what the noise is.
Okay.
Someone said, send Peter a tiny towel immediately.
Yeah, he actually, Peter did ask me for a tiny towel.
Well, sounds like he needs it.
Yeah.
I mean, he may need a full sizer.
Did that ever come in the mail, Peter? I guess maybe according to this voicemail, it did.
What? Trisha's right here.
Let's get educated with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I know there's stuff happening. So much stuff.
There's so much stuff happening.
Allie's shoveling yogurt into her mouth right now.
No, it's not yogurt. It's cottage cheese.
Oh, God. It is just a hodgepodge of gross over there.
It's good for you. It's got a lot of protein.
One of the grossest foods to watch another person eat is cottage cheese.
Is this what your AI assistant is telling you to eat?
Are you still going to that Barb or whatever the hell her name is, your AI assistant?
Barb is my wellness warrior. She helps me plan my food every single day, and she helps me with my workout regimen and everything.
I think Barb is sabotaging
Can you ask her if she can help you to not be gross?
Oh, that's a great idea.
You know what?
I wonder what she would say.
Her.
Hold on, let's try this right now.
Please.
Because everything that Barb is telling Allie to do, Allie's got an AI assistant or whatever.
Barb.
It's funny that Allie's using an AI assistant to try to have live a better life, and
it's working.
And I'm using one for self-pleasure purposes.
You're not using your AI right.
Well, I am using it right.
Morning, Barb. I am here at work, and the morning show wants to know how I can be less gross. I think it's kind of rude of them to ask, but do you have any advice? Here we go. Okay, transcribing, and then I'm just going to send.
Well, Allie doesn't pay extra for the robot to speak to her.
No, I don't.
Yeah. She's got to wait 6 months for a response.
Now she's saying good morning, Barb. She's calling me Barb as well. She says, first of all, rude, but since we're playing along, let's show them how graceful and glowing you can be. Here are some cheeky yet solid ways to be, quote, less gross by morning show standards.
Oh, no. Morning show standards. Less gross.
Our standards are so low.
I know. They really are.
Number 1, clean hands, queen hands. No more snack dust fingers on the studio buttons. Keep hand sanitizer close and lotion even closer.
Well, you do have dirty hands. You got those poo fingers we all know about.
I wash my hands after I go potty.
Not at work, you said.
Yes, I do. If I am on my way out and I've only gone number 1, then maybe if I'm just going to get in my car, I don't. But that happened like once.
I thought you said you run the sink just so it sounds like you're washing your hands, but then you actually don't. Now you only do that if there's someone else in there.
How about this? Shoes off the desk. You do that crap all the time, and you had your crusty-ass foot in our faces during the meeting yesterday.
Yeah, I'm handicapped.
No barefoot soundboard. That's not earthy, just fungal.
All right, well, you're still grosser. We'll do another gross off. Don't worry.
We don't... why? I'm not worried.
Okay.
Don't you worry. Okay. Can we get to the news now?
Yeah, let's get to the news.
All right.
We're filibustering. We have to get to the important news.
So, okay. So the Emmy nominations came out yesterday. Once again, there are a select few shows that are nominated for everything. Severance got 27 nominations. White Lotus got 24 nominations. The Penguin got 24. The Studio, which is the show you recommended to me, Klein, the one with Seth Rogen, that one got 23 nominations. And with individual actors, I just wanted to point out that one of my least favorite actors, Bowen Yang, has set a record for the most nominated Asian male performer ever with 4 acting nominations in one Emmy.
You really did reverse
round.
mush that guy, because whenever you say something about someone you like, they usually end up dying, unfortunately, the next day, or something terrible happens for them. But Bowen Yang, you went on a whole rant about how you don't think he's funny and he's a bad representation of the gays.
Well, because I don't think he does anything necessarily that creative.
Right.
I think he's made money by going, oh my God, God.
Oh, that is funny.
I'm Bowen Yang.
I like it when you do it.
And then he's got those funny glasses on, and he's like, what?
So anyway, you reverse motioned him to the point where now he's set records.
There, I did it. I got 4 acting nominations just now.
Congratulations. I think you're jealous. You're
well,
jealous.
of course I'm jealous. Yeah. But I think that when a comedic actor kind of just does the one-note thing and they become famous for something that really anybody can do, or just talking in a funny voice, I find it to be kind of a cop-out.
Hey, Vanessa, book Bowen Yang on our show so that Alli has to have a conversation with him. I'd like her to do some Bowen Yang to Bowen Yang.
So we didn't talk about this yesterday. This is horrible. Took place in Encino yesterday, this horrible shooting. Yesterday, there was not a whole lot of information about it, and now there's been an arrest, and we know now about the couple who was killed. So this woman, she was a music supervisor at American Idol. Her name was Robin Kay, and her husband, Thomas DeLuca. They had come home to find somebody had broken into their house, and there was some kind of a struggle when they discovered somebody in their house. Eventually, the burglar shot and killed both of them. But the crazy part is that this happened last Thursday. And by Monday, their friends and family were like, what's going on? We haven't heard from them. They're not showing up for work. Then they did a wellness check, and they found them yesterday. But on the day of the burglary, because their house was like fortified, they had a burglar before, so they had all this surveillance set up. It was not easy to get into this place, and they had the day the burglar came, there was a call that was put out to the cops. The cops showed up, but they couldn't get into the house, and they didn't have, like, quote, permission to enter, so they just kind of surveilled the area. They flew a helicopter over, didn't see anything, and they left. So now there's like talk about, like, if they had actually tried harder to get in and made sure he was in the house. They have video surveillance. They were able to catch him because the cameras were so good. They were able to do facial recognition on the cameras. That's how high profile their security system was. Yeah. But when the guy got in, he was able to hop a fence and find an unlocked door and get in. So even if it's all fortified, if there's one weak spot, these burglars can find it. But it's weird because when they were looking in the house, they didn't see anything gone, and they think that the burglar had been there for a half an hour before the couple got home. So what the hell was he doing in there?
Terribly sad story for so many reasons, and on top of everything else, there's been tons of home break-ins, especially in the San Fernando Valley area. And I tell my wife on a regular basis, because she's all freaked out about it, I say, well, the good news is I told her actually, they haven't been violent at all. They're just taking stuff and leaving. So
the media has portrayed it that way too, because most of the time they just want to rob you and leave.
And now this story, of course, terribly tragic. But of course, she hears about this and goes, "See, they're not nonviolent. So you're wrong. We have to move again." So now we're moving again.
You gotta move to the IE, dude.
Yeah, you gotta move.
My way.
You gotta move to a neighborhood where.
Yeah, scare your wife like that, dude. Like, hey, you want to go to the IE? She'll be like, no goddamn way.
We're going to the 909. You better get it together.
The problem is these are affluent neighborhoods, Klein. You got to get out of the affluent neighborhoods.
It's all neighborhoods. And
it's not all neighborhoods.
It's all neighborhoods. Break-ins are happening anywhere in the valley. I get alerts constantly within a 5-mile radius. I'm talking Burbank, North Hollywood, Valley Village, Studio City, Encino, Sherman Oaks. It keeps going. Just the whole area. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but when I actually got robbed was when I was in a nice, quote, nice area in San Francisco. I was not paying attention at all because I had my guard down, etc. When I felt the safest is when I lived in the crappiest neighborhood in Brooklyn. There were bars on the windows. There were people selling drugs outside. And it was like, oh, you know what? Who's going to rob me?
Yeah.
So I'm not very robbable in that moment. So it did kind of, it kind of works to your advantage a little bit. All right, now let's talk about Sydney Sweeney's new line of lingerie coming out soon. A while back, she came out with a soap that was made from her bathwater. So apparently she's totally okay with people perving out on her. And now she's on to lingerie. The line will be released soon. And the shocker, it was not hard for her to get funding for this. She already had funding. But now she just got $1 billion in donations from Jeff Bezos and Michael Dell of Dell Technologies. And $1 billion is so much money for a lingerie line. This is highly overfunded by pervy guys, in my opinion. But it's good for her because she went to that Bezos wedding and she got it done. Yeah, she talked to a few people and she walked out with a bunch of funding, and all she had to do was show up and hang out with Tom Brady and Orlando Bloom.
You think of all the small talk you've had at weddings before and how it's...
Oh, my God.
It pretty much just goes nowhere, and it's like, how do you know so-and-so? Oh, I used to work with the bride. Oh, that's cool. And Sydney Sweeney has a conversation with 2 billionaires, and they're like, "You want to do lingerie?" And she's like, "Sure."
She's like, "I don't know. I'm thinking about starting lingerie." They're like, "Here's $1 billion.
Here's $1 billion. Let's make this happen immediately.
0.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, we'll get to your ideas momentarily for the return of the Dank Tank, turning ideas into high profit. And perhaps you're not used to hearing these voices at this hour. Summer hours officially have begun on KROQ, your Klein Alli show. Studio still smells of tequila and Sublime. World premiered a brand new song, which I think we'll probably give you again before we get out of here. And I'm sure we'll hear it throughout the day on KROQ, called Enchilada. Thank you again, Jacob, Eric, stopping by to debut music here first. This hour on the show, you want to win yourself a cabana? As someone on the text line pointed out, 714, I don't understand how there's so much talk of cabana, but so little sound of Cabana Klein. Cabana Klein does not make appearances unless Omar decides Cabana Klein makes appearances. And
We can't just Cabana Klein all over the place. Then it won't feel the same.
That's apparently what I do when I get in a cabana. I woo like a single lady on ladies' night.
Yeah.
I'm like a woo girl.
And when you actually did this woo-woo, what was the scenario again? I forget.
I don't know.
I think you were in Vegas wearing one of those really loud shirts.
Oh, probably. It sounds like that. Yeah, I sound annoying. I wish someone would have just thrown me in the
And
pool.
it was like matching with your shorts, too.
Right.
It was so obnoxious.
Right, that's right. I wanted everyone to know I was in Vegas. So get ready. We got lots to get to this hour. I'm Klein. That's Alli.
Hi.
Jake the nerd back there. DJ Omar Khan, audio sniper in the back room.
I love
Postmaster.
the hot dog.
Oh, that's right. It's the National Hot Dog Day. Vanessa loves the hot dog. Maybe we'll listen. Maybe we'll listen to that fake Wiener Schnitzel commercial. She thought she booked that we made her do.
Oh my God, that was the best.
I got to find that audio.
Well,
as
because she couldn't pronounce Wiener Schnitzel.
Could not.
And then we reached out to Uncle Scott, the sales guy, and said, "Hey, can you send her, fake endorsement for Wiener Schnitzel and say, hey, I heard you guys talking about this. Wiener Schnitzel's interested. Can you do a spec for us?" And she recorded the entire thing, and it ended up being gold. She never got the actual sponsor.
Never got paid.
Wiener Schnitzels.
Wiener Schnitzels.
Schnitzels.
I have it here if you want to.
Oh, you have the commercial.
I just put it in the system. It's on your end. You should see it.
All right, hold on. This is very exciting. This is not a real commercial. This is something that Vanessa thought that she was going to get paid to do. But then again, it was just us messing with her, wasting a lot of her time. She spent hours trying to get this exactly right. I think she spent. Yeah, here it is. Take a listen. This is good stuff here.
Wiener Schnitzel is bringing back a fan favorite. My lips are watering for the return of the 12-inch hot dog. It's a perfectly plump 12-inch classic Wiener Schnitzel wrapped in maple bacon. And can I just say, wow, it's juicy, it's yummy, and for a limited time, it's only $5.99 or $8.99 with fries and a drink. Don't sleep on this Wiener Schnitzel's feast for your mouth, because it's only here for a limited time, and this hot dog is gone. You'll be saying, I love the hot dog. Search for Wiener Schnitzel location near you by going to wienerschnitzel.com/Wiener Schnitzel location. Or download the Wiener Schnitzel app using promo code Vanessa Loves Wiener Schnitzel.
I can't believe that wasn't real.
Oh my God, I need to play that every commercial break. Vanessa, that was amazing.
Wiener Schnitzel, that's available for purchase if you'd like to
Wiener Schnitzel
advertise. We are Klein Alli Show. This is KROQ. Good morning. part of KROQ's Road Trip USA. You can go see Sublime, the band that was just in this studio, world premiering new music. And it will be at the Fear and Loathing Sublime in Las Vegas show happening at the Park MGM. All you got to do to qualify is win yourself into a Sublime show here locally, Vans Warped Tour show. So you get to already see a ton of bands there. And that'll be happening at 9, noon, 3, and 6 all week long. Next chance to win coming up at noon today. And then, of course, you get them at 3 and at 6 with the great Kevin Ryder back on KROQ. We have open phones now for you on the Dank Tank, which means your ideas could become the next $1 million and or $1 billion industry. Here are some of the previous ideas we've heard.
So what if they had cereals mixed with other cereals? Call it a drunk pillow. It's the drunk pillow.
I'm listening.
I think he's explained it.
So, yes, the drunk pillow. Okay, it's a firewood log, like in a fire pit. It's infused with pot or like cigarette tobacco, nicotine.
Any idea you've ever had while high or potentially just while sober and dumb, we would love to hear from you. We will decide if we want to invest our actual money in your idea. And better yet, we could give you some tickets to go to Wild Rivers, where you could bask in the sun and think of your idea, plus $100 food and beverage credit and a cabana for 4. Where you may see that guy yelling. So if you want in on that, give us a call now. The Dank Tank will officially commence in moments at 800-520-1067.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to KROQ at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way. Frustration, domination. Know that we have always been down. Move along.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for KROQ Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ. Keep listening for your chance to win.
KROQ. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
KROQ, Klein, Alli show. If you're not through on the phones or we don't pick you up to play, you can still root along for your generation. Every generation wants to be the best. New article out says, according to science, Gen X are the most, they're the happiest. And for some reason, I think people say they were still money. They were still able to make some money, Gen X, before all the money ran out.
Oh, money.
That's part
and
of it
save
as well.
money.
That's right. But apparently, everyone still thinks their generation reigns supreme. We will get into a legitimate generation wars now up for grabs. Tickets to go to Cali Vibes this weekend, VIP style. Representing, let's go in order, Alli. Let's go ahead and start at the bottom, make our way to the top. Hold on one second. This is a representative of Gen Z, and this is on line 6. Jacob, good morning.
Good morning.
When were you born?
99.
All right, you are a legitimate Gen Zer. You will be able to compete against Gen Xers and boomers and millennials for the ultimate prize, bragging rights for your entire generation. Every Gen Zer is rooting for Jacob right now. We say hi to the representative of millennials. This is Maddie. Maddie, when were you born?
95.
Nice.
All right. You are a millennial, separated by only 4 years from our Gen Zer, but it's a whole different ball game, and you will be representing all millennials. If you know the answer to the question I ask, you must yell out Gen Z. You'll be yelling out Gen Z. Millennial, you'll be yelling out millennial. And then, of course, you will have to get through Karen, who is a loud and proud Gen Xer. Good morning, Karen. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning.
How do you
1976.
76 in the smack dab in the middle of Gen X. You will be representing Gen X. Also, your name is now synonymous with white ladies who complain. How do you feel about that?
I'm a good Karen.
Okay, that's what they all say. I'm a good Karen. Tell your manager.
I'm not one of those.
When you have the answer to the question I ask, you must yell out Gen X. And then, of course, we have a boomer on the phone. Born all the way back in 1850. Let's say hi to, is this Mark? Hello, Mark.
Hey, Boomer here.
Boomer, what year were you born?
1960.
All right. Allie, representing all different
I feel like I'm about to
generations
get lectured
now.
by Mark.
Mark, are you complaining right now about something we're doing, or are you calling to play the game?
I'm calling to play the game.
All right.
Although you did say that all the boomers should just get out of here.
Thank you.
It's easy to make him mad.
Sorry, Boomer. Get off my lawn. Here we go. These questions are going to go all over the place. I have 10 questions here, and they are ranging from questions that millennials should know, Gen Xers should know, boomers should know. So it really will come down to which ones are you able to steal. If you have the answer to the question, you must yell out your generation. Wait for Allie to call on you, and then you have a chance to answer. And we start with question number 1. Who was Howdy Doody?
Boomer!
Okay, Boomer, go ahead.
Character.
What?
A puppet character.
All right, that is correct. And no other
Congrats, Mark.
No other generation would
Everyone
know
else
that.
is like, what?
Howdy doody.
I thought it was a drug of some sort. All right, here we go. Run DMC popularized what shoe brand? I'm surprised Gen X
Wow,
couldn't jump in
nobody?
on this one. That's crazy. Even I know this. Time.
Boomer.
Go ahead.
Converse.
No.
Okay.
Converse.
That's what the kids like, the Converse.
Hey,
they
I
call
was-
them Chucks, don't they?
I was on the original team from Hoosier. I'll tell you, it's all about the Converse. All right, no one gets the point. Guys, it's Adidas. I'm shocked no one knew that. Adidas. All right, moving on. I would have thought Gen X would have picked that one up easily.
They're too happy.
What does FOMO stand for?
Gen Z.
Gen Z was first.
Gen Z?
Jacob.
Fear of missing out.
All right, you
Go.
get the point. Currently, if you're keeping track, it's a tie in the lead between Gen Z and Boomer. I don't like the way this is going. We move on to the next question. What city was Puck on The Real World living in on MTV's Real World? Puck was in what city?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
I would have thought
Karen.
Gen X would have gotten this easy.
New York.
No, that is incorrect.
Oh, my God.
I think I'm crushing this one.
The answer for that one was San Francisco, was when Puck became a big star on The Real World. But no one knows, and we move on to the next question. What is Depop? Oh, Johnny's going nuts in there. Johnny can't figure out why Gen Z doesn't know this.
Nobody knows this?
Depop. No one gets the point. Johnny, how would you describe Depop for all the Gen Zers out there? I know you're on it every day.
It's a secondhand marketplace to sell clothes. And Jacob, you messing up big time, bro.
All right, thank you. A little shame for Gen Z. If you're currently keeping track, it is still a tie between Boomer and Gen Z. Generation Wars, 5 questions left. Up for grabs, Cali Vibes tickets. Multiple different musicians from many different generations representing in Long Beach this weekend. Here we go. Question, next one. Name the music festival that took place in New York in 1969.
Boomer.
Go ahead, Mark. Boomer.
Woodstock.
All right, that's a point. Boomer is in the lead.
Woodstock.
We
Got a lot of
move on-
stories about Woodstock.
Move on to the next question. Here we go. What store had shirtless men standing at the front of it to greet shop?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
Gen X.
Abercrombie and Finch.
There you go.
Abercrombie, finally on the board. Allie, what's the score right now in Generation Wars?
Well, Boomer Mark is in the lead with 2, and Karen from Gen X and Jacob from Gen Z each have 1 point.
And Allie and I were saying earlier today.
Millennials, totally failing.
Every time we've done Generation Wars, millennials let us down.
And then millennials, every time we say that, chime in on the text line and go, yeah, whatever, it's because we don't care.
Right, I know. All right, moving on. Here we go. Charizard and Pikachu are from what game? Millennial.
Finally, Maddie, go ahead.
Pokemon.
There you go.
Pokemon, she's
Everyone's
on the
on the board.
All
Mark
right.
is still in the lead,
Mark
though.
is in the lead with 2. It's 1-1-1. A very exciting Generation Wars on KROQ right now. Science may say that Gen X has it all figured out, but every other generation would like to get bragging rights. We move on to your next question. What is Mr. Beast's real name?
Gen Z, go ahead. Jacob.
Jimmy.
That is correct.
All
Jimmy
right.
or James, I will have accepted. Donaldson, if you want to go full name, but that's fine. I will accept that.
Now
You got
again,
it?
Gen Z and Boomer are tied again.
Gen Z and Boomer, opposite ends of the spectrum. In case you're wondering what's going on right there in the back with Vanessa and Generation Alpha, she is currently having a
Tantrum.
She's having a tantrum. And
She's not giving timeout.
applesauce out of a little pouch right now. That's all right. That is correct. Give her a point. She's on the board. All
Give
right.
her a sticker.
Moving on. There's only 3 questions left, guys. This is going to come down to the end here. Come down to the wire.
310 said, I am Gen X, and I've literally known every answer to every question.
You don't have to yell it out. It's easier. Here we go. Which band sang I Can't Get No Satisfaction?
Boomer.
Go ahead, Mark.
Rolling Stones.
That is correct.
You can hear the I told you so in his voice.
You really can. We move on with 2 questions left, and he's up exactly 2. This could come down to potentially a tiebreaker if it gets to that point.
It won't.
Oh, my
Man.
God.
I love the anger, too, between all the generations.
Which president played saxophone on television?
Boomer.
Wow.
This would be for the game. This would be for the game.
I
if he
mean, what
gets
do you
it.
think? I think Boomer got it
He
again.
locked in first. Go ahead.
The Honorable Bill Clinton.
Okay. Well, this generation wars has unfortunately come to an end, and I apologize to Gen Xers and Gen Zers and I'm millennials. I can't believe it, but Mark,
You were probably in a war, and now you won one.
Probably. Turn your ideas into high profits now. It's KROQ with your Klein Alli Show. Welcome to Summer Hours. Let's go ahead and give you the opportunity to battle it out for our actual money, where we will potentially invest real money in your ideas, or better yet, our favorite one will get themselves a cabana for 4, Wild Rivers Water Park, $100 food and beverage credit. Consider that munchy money. The last time we did the Dank Tank, Alli, I believe this was the winning submission we received.
So my idea is for a hoodie, like a sweater, and the top of your sweater has a hole for the woman's ponytail or
If you remember that, it's just
right.
a sweater with a hole in it for a ponytail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you've got a sweatshirt with the hood up,
Yeah.
you
Where's
have
the
this
ponytail
weird
go?
you have this weird bump on the back of your head. So it's good to have that ponytail.
By the way, not a bad idea, because I just saw a hat that's like that.
Yeah, but
it
hats
has a
have
little
that
slit.
natural.
Aren't all
No,
hats
no, no.
like
It has
that?
a slit. Yeah, it has a little slit in the back of it for a ponytail.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like a ball cap or like a big.
No, like a baseball cap. Yep.
What?
With a slit, like in the back, for the ponytail to come out of.
Stop saying slit so much. It's making
Okay.
me
What is it,
uncomfortable.
though?
Sorry.
Jeez, it's a slit.
It's a slit hat.
It's a slit hat.
I'm all about slit hats. All right. I don't think we need to hear any of the other submissions.
Time for the day. Allie, stop eating your hat. It's time for the Dank Tank. Here we go. Dank Tank, come on.
Come on.
No, that's the wrong one. Dank Tank, come on.
My idea is called the Blunt Etiquette Book. Lego or Connect set that you could put together, and you got your pipe or ball. It's called the Dangle Meter.
Bug repellent, if they could make it smokable.
Instead of having a tree in your mirror, we're going to have, like, weed leaves hanging, bruh. It's biting for your mouth. We should put popcorn out of business and start serving mac and cheese.
All right. Let's head over to Melissa. First one out of the gate. Go ahead. We will not judge. We may invest or we may not. Melissa, you're up first in the Dank Tank whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Divots.
Sweet divots.
Sweet dibs.
So my idea is actually for the men, some boxers with a fan. And of course, it has to have like a mesh to protect the manscape area. But especially with the summer heat, I think like to cool down there since it gets a little sticky.
Boxers with a built-in fan. I understand the comfort part of it, but the danger part of it, even with mesh, is very scary. I don't know if I would take the
Put one of
risk.
those little fence things over it. That's what she said. Just put
No,
the
I
mesh
know,
over it and
little-
it won't bother you.
It's just the moving blades to create any sort of a real wind down
They
there.
can be like the silicone plasticky stuff. Like the handheld fans already have that kind of material.
Yeah,
So
you
it
know,
can be really safe.
you know, Klein, like the inflatable eagle costumes that we had, or
Yeah.
they have like that little, it blows
Fan.
air.
Right, I get it.
But it's not like a blade. It's not like something that could cut you, but it does feel like you're getting some air circulation in that area.
I mean, it's funny. I have thought about, never really put this together like you just did. I have thought about the concept of cooling. I had a friend that used to keep his underwear in the freezer.
Ooh, that sounds so awful.
And then he would put it on, but that can't stay cold. I mean, I told him, what do you get, 5 minutes of
No,
cool
you
out
get
of
the
that?
satisfaction of putting them on and going, it's so cold.
But I don't
And
even think that would feel good. The idea is
no,
during the day.
it would feel terrible.
All right, that's, you know what, Melissa, I'd love to hate it, but it's not a terrible, we'd have to figure, do you have a name for your boxers with the fan built in for men?
No, we'll just go with Moxers for now.
Moxers. All right, first idea out of the gate. It's the Dank Tank, and no such thing as a bad idea.
I don't know how much air can get in there, though. You know, if you've got the boxer briefs, and there's not really a lot of room for air anyway.
When the motor of the fan start getting hot?
Well, there's a lot we'd have to figure out. And is it...
Especially if it's like the location is important. Like, is it between your ass cheeks? Is it in front of the genitals?
You got to go Marilyn Monroe style. Between the legs.
I see. On the thigh?
Yeah, you have to blow up.
Yeah.
I just don't think... It would be very expensive, too.
It'd be funny if it was loud.
It's just go... Oh, that's my ball fan. I'm sorry.
I'm in a meeting. Carry on.
It would help with crop testing.
Let me say hi. That's a good point. It'd be terrible if you fart. Eddie, let's go ahead and turn this thing around. You got an idea? What's up?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, I got an idea that was, you guys helped me think of it, but it's called Your Vest Buddy, right? So it's a vest that you can put your drinks in, and you can sneak them into the concerts and whatnot.
Why did we help you think of that? Because Alli's a lesbian and wears a lot of vests, or what was the reason?
Yeah, she wore that Grinch vest at
God damn it, enough concert? With the Grinch vest. It was Nicole's.
She did look like the Grinch. That's a good point. Yeah, she could have snuck a lot of stuff in there. Should have snuck a better vest in there.
Should have seen my slits.
So it's a vest just for sneaking. They do have a lot of things built to sneak booze into events.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff you can buy in that
fake
category.
The beer belly and the fake pregnancy belly and all that stuff. But
yeah, and the fake tampons.
Oh, that's right, the fake tampons.
You can put vodka in them.
Yeah, it turns out we could sneak things in, but Vest Buddy, I like the name Vest Buddy. I feel like there is
sounds like a nerd.
This is my virgin friend.
This is my vest buddy.
My pocket protector.
Hello.
Veronica, welcome to KROQ. It is the Dank Tank. Any idea could be a good one. It could be your next $1 billion idea. What's up?
God, I've been waiting for my $1 billion idea. Good morning, Sweet Dip. The whole crew.
It won't be a waste because the reality is you could end up with a cabana and we could end up actually giving you our money. So don't think of it like a waste to share with us.
Oh, it's not a waste to share with you guys. You guys are the best. You guys can make things happen. You move mountains.
That's right. That's true. There's a fat joke out.
Well,
we are the mountains.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got my own. Don't worry. I'm right there with you, girl. So
okay.
Anyways,
so
good morning, guys.
Good morning.
My high idea. I'm already high. Sorry.
Right. We know.
Okay. So these are for the smokers in the bunch who smoke nic and vape. It would be a contraption that has both of them in it. So you wouldn't have to, 1, buy both of them, or 2, carry both of them. Because as a stoner, I'm always losing things.
I hate how big cigarettes are.
No, but I get, like, you can buy nicotine vapes and you can buy weed vapes. Why wouldn't you make a nicotine weed vape?
Similar to Nerds, that half of it is one flavor and half of it is another flavor. Nerds candy, right? You would figure out a way to do a half and half vape. And that's,
and you can have them be the same flavor. They can be different flavors. I mean, you remember the spliff.
Yeah.
Rolling a proper spliff was an art form.
Do you have a name for this, Veronica?
Oh, my goodness. I do not. I'm going to leave it up to you and your crew. All
right, let me think about this for a second. It's a halfie, so it's a half vape, half weed vape, half tobacco, or nicotine, I guess, is what she's into. Wouldn't you get confused half the time and be like, oh, is my smoke break and now I'm super high? Or no? I guess you'd have to figure out a way to keep that clean.
I think it's something that I would bring to a concert where I know that I don't want to smoke my weed vape and then switch to my nicotine vape. I'd rather just have them both in the same thing, so I'd just have one vape instead of 2. Sounds great.
Yeah, I had an idea for a vape that didn't have anything bad in it, just like flavors of great foods. Like a vape that was no nicotine, no tobacco.
I'm not addicted to anything. I'm just fat. I need to taste a cheeseburger right now outside of this concert.
Yeah, imagine every time I leave a concert and I smell bacon-wrapped hot dogs, I have to get a bacon-wrapped hot dog. But what if I just had a vape of a bacon-wrapped hot dog and I just got the flavor of it without having to eat the bacon? And then I could switch to...
Yeah, but that's like chewing something and not being able to swallow it.
I don't know. I think it would have the same effect. Like a couple of different vape without the bad. Usually there's something bad tied to it.
But even those flavors that they have where it's like vanilla bean and you're like, oh, this smells so nice. But then you ingest it, it's kind of got this weird taint to it.
But how often do you walk into like a Cinnabon at the mall? You're like, oh man, this place smells awesome. But you don't necessarily need anything, just the smells.
Yeah, but you think the taste would have that same satisfaction?
That's for the scientists to figure out. That's for my vest buddy to figure out. Brian on KROQ, hi.
What's a succulent?
Okay.
What's up, Brian? He said, what's a succulent?
Oh, okay.
We can allow that. That's FCC approved. Okay. What's up, Brian?
Not much. I've got an ice cream scooper that heats itself up so you can dip right into the ice cream as soon as you pull it out of the freezer.
An ice cream scooper that heats up. I think this exists already.
It does?
If it doesn't, it should, because it is really smart.
Because everyone does that warm water trick where you put it in warm water and then you scoop it.
Yeah, where you put the whole pint in the microwave and screw up the consistency of the ice cream. I think that exists. We have to look into that. If that's an original idea, it's a good one. You shouldn't have wasted it with us. Susie on KROQ. Good morning. Welcome to the Dank Tank.
Good morning, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs. What's up?
I have an idea for an alarm clock that lights your joint for you when it goes off, kind of like the ones that make you a cup of coffee or make bacon.
Oh, yeah. The
That'll
alarm
just
clock
light
that
your
makes
joint.
bacon is interesting because you can put the pieces in there before bed and then it heats up in the morning. You wake up to the smell of bacon. They have a coffee one, too, that does that. So one that would actually roll. I mean, I guess.
If that goes wrong, you have a house fire in your hands.
Roll it and it would already be in the alarm, but then it would just light it.
Yeah, if you're like a wake and bake type where you need like weed to start your day, I could see why that would be helpful. You could also just keep a jar of joints next
Yet
to the
another
bed.
fire in Los Angeles County because someone started their weed alarm clock. 510 had a great idea, a security tarp for your car. You glue a bunch of trash to one side of the tarp, hide your stuff under the tarp.
I've seen this on
From outside, it looks like you have a bunch of trash in your car.
So I saw it on TikTok. There's someone that invented something called a trash blanket, and that's
Cool.
exactly what it is. It is a blanket covered in trash that you throw over whatever valuables you want to leave in your car.
Great idea. Because then you look inside the window and you're like, ugh, hoarder.
Right, person's grosser than I am. I'm going to leave
Probably
it be.
smells in there.
Joey, we give you the final word. We've got to make a decision here. It's the Dank Tank on KROQ. What's up?
Sweet Dibbits, Dong Dong.
Dong Dong, what's
my
up?
My idea is I'm sick right now, and I would like to get high, but I don't want to get my throat more scratchy. So if they made NyQuil and DayQuil with THC in it already, indica or sativa based on nighttime or daytime, then you could take medicine and not feel like a dirtbag for still wanting to get high.
All right. These are all strong ideas. We've got to think about it for a second.
We have to forget all those ideas.
Forget everything we just heard. We got to decide if we're going to invest our actual money. We got to give away a cabana. We'll do that all after this, and then your takeaways as we wrap up today's show on KROQ. on K-Rock. Klein Alli show is coming to an end, but fear not. You get more K-Rock all day long and more of those Sublime tickets coming up again in about an hour at noon. Just whatever it is you're doing now, don't be jealous of us. We're going to a big company meeting. Yeah. It's going to be great. Takeaways from today's show. Congratulations, Susie, who just won the Dank Tank. She got herself some tickets to Wild Rivers Water Park, Cabana, and $100 food and beverage credit. Thank you for all the participation in the show. Thank you, Sublime.
Klein,
for,
someone's already
stopping
had
by.
a costume out there.
Oh, my God.
Is it Johnny?
Really? Is it Johnny dressed like a bee again?
God, I just...
Someone's in a costume for the
Why do we
meeting?
have to do it? Just do the thing and move on.
Is somebody dressed with a vagina on their face?
Yeah, that's it.
That's not a costume.
I can pick it out of a lineup.
Oh, wait, is it a theme? Is there a theme to the meeting?
Someone's dressed like a shark.
Come on, really?
Oh, because it is Shark Week coming up?
No, that can't be it.
They're going to
Wait, there was
eat more
some
jobs
sort of
away.
Maybe that's what it is.
And take a chomp out of the sales department.
That's the employment shark.
Chomp.
Ow.
Oh, that's a fun way to get fired.
I like it now. Hi, unemployment shark.
Is that a great white? No, it's a great pig
I'm
slip.
going to take a bite out of your salary.
There go your benefits. Well, this company is always finding fun ways to make these meetings more fun. We hope we don't get bit by the employment shark. They're circling.
No, don't come for K-Rock.
That's what, they have been referring to us all as chum lately. I don't know why. But now it makes sense. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll be here tomorrow. Maybe we won't be. Who knows? That's going to be a fun meeting.
Oh, no, she's coming this way. Hurry up. Let's get out of here.
There's an adult. Are you telling me you saw an adult walking around in a shark costume?
Yes.
That's
She's
not,
right there.
You sure it's not Eric from Sublime who's
No,
confused?
she has little fins. Actually, that is Eric.
Okay. He did say Happy Halloween on the way out the studio, so I get it. All right, well, on that note, we've got to go to the company meeting, but we'll do some takeaways, get out of here, and then fill you in on everything that happened tomorrow with the brand new unemployment shark circling the waters here at K-Rock. All right, what do we got?
All right, let's see. 774, my takeaway is sometimes vanilla bean tastes like taint. 626, my takeaway is dogs have to be white to be super.
Yeah, Vanessa said that.
So messed up, Vanessa.
Very messed up.
818, my takeaway is nothing says I love you like a tissue of splooge.
That was the craziest petty claims court I've ever experienced. And if you missed it, check out the podcast. There's a couple that's been married for 2 years, and I don't know if their marriage is going to survive the conversation that happened today during the podcast. Please check it out and share it with some other people as well.
562, my takeaway is the new term for nerd is vest buddy. 408, my takeaway is Johnny does well with a dick boss. 818, vagina fat is good for the face. 818, good morning, Barb. And 310, my takeaway is spitting is fun.
We got to get that employee in here that had the surgery. I didn't even realize the real thing. We're not making this up. We're not trying to be graphic for the sake of being graphic, but she had legitimate stuff moved from her lady parts to her face as part of some sort of a...
Gotta love LA, right?
I don't know what the hell it even is.
They're like, we have this new age thing, right? We're going to take your vagina. We're going to hack it off. We're going to put some of it on your face. Boom, you're a new woman.
I want that. I want that.
Sold.
All right, how much?
What do you think that cost? I mean, if you had to guess. That's got to be...
I don't know how much plastic surgery costs. $20,000?
Who do you even go to for that? A gyno? Who does that
right.
surgery?
Do you go to a plastic surgeon or do you go to an OBG?
And the other question is, and this is, I mean, I got a million questions for her. Let's do an AMA with her. Let's get her in.
AMA with a vagina fat.
Let's get her in here tomorrow. I got to find out these questions. I know she probably doesn't want to go public about it, but boy.
Maybe she'd go public with us.
You could use the voice changer.
Yeah, we'll use the voice changer.
Yeah.
That's a good
what
idea.
What would we change it to?
All right, we got to go. What's your takeaway, Jake the nerd?
Salvador is a stalker.
Yeah,
he sure is. That was weird.
Thank you, Sublime, for stopping by. Speaking of which, Alli, takeaway?
My takeaway is I feel extra bad today for orphan socks.
Orphan socks. They always get coded first. And finally, Omar, takeaway?
Good karma. Good karma.
Oh, man. Good karma. Good karma. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out the complete show. We'll do it again tomorrow. Try to do it better. Omar, take us out. This time, don't stutter.
That they feel that that you know they feel that
Klein Alli Show. KROQ. KROQ. Klein Alli Show.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis vagina.